So last time I was in Japan, he should hit record because if he wants to get this. But last time I was in Japan, the GR Corolla wasn't real yet. It wasn't a thing.
It was just imagination.
It was just imagination. And I was in Hokkaido in the north of Japan. And I leaned over to the chief engineer and I said, hey, man, you know what would be so
let me tell the story. Yo, you leaned over to the chief engineer. You're like, you know what would be sick? If there was GR on that thing.
Yeah.
And then I know the story. You told me this already.
See? That was the last time I was in Japan. That was 4 years ago.
This guy invented GR.
That's crazy, eh? That's crazy. That's crazy. He's a mastermind behind it.
Yo, we got some new GR product coming, though. It's like a...
Silica, right? Yo, is that happening?
I can't say.
Yo, you know who gave Marizo his nickname?
I can't say.
Vinh.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Yo, there's a whole spy race car going around the track. It's all over the news.
Yeah, it's got to be either a Silica or what was it?
Well, that's not a Celica.
Spy race.
It's got a long
MR2.
It's got a really long hood.
It's just a replica AMG GT.
Yeah, that's like
It's just a new Supra, the new Supra?
No, it's Lexus. It's Lexus.
is that-
It's literally a rep AMG GT. They raced an AMG GT, but like Toyota
Yeah,
themselves,
rookie racing.
Rookie Racing.
Yeah.
They raced an AMG GT for research
Word.
in Super Taikyu.
In Super Taikyu, which is where we're entering the Numi car in 2026.
Yeah, yo, you heard it here first.
Super Taikyu. Yo, that looks like the go-kart track I beat Adam on.
Where'd you guys go? K1?
K1.
K1 Toronto. Yo, we got to do a new me M Tech.
What's the
K1 day?
That's what we
You want to
should
get
do.
you want to get Jay fucking hyped?
Yo,
on
That'll be crazy.
competition?
That'll be crazy.
Yo,
We
that's
gotta
what we
do
should
it.
That'll be so crazy.
Because right now we're talking about just a Numi day because we did one at work.
How many people would it Numi be? Like, are we talking about like all just drivers? Just drivers?
No, we
or are
can
we
get
talking?
crew like everybody, man.
Yeah,
Bring-
everybody.
bring-
No, but then
We
it'll be
don't
like
have any crew.
25
What are you
people, you
talking
know?
No, but then okay, if we do the tournament style, they'll segment the fastest and slowest drivers.
Hold up.
Hold up. Numi has 2 crews.
Okay.
3 if we have
so
an engineer.
5 drivers.
So like 6
You got-
drivers.
Yeah, and Amando, you got
My son.
Yeah, Luke. We
Yeah,
got
Luke will pull out. Yeah.
Manish. Is this
Manitha.
Manitha.
Yeah, Manitha could.
Yeah,
Manitha?
Yeah, so we bring like seven dudes, man.
No, that's 10. That's 10 people right there.
We could be close.
And
but
then
could be.
Nick's girl.
Yo, so
That's 10.
Yo,
but then
Nick doesn't have a girl.
Nick, isn't that Nick's girl?
nah,
No.
Man.
they just be chilling.
They just
What?
be,
But
they just be
she seems like she's Nick's girl, no?
No, they was.
Oh, they was.
They-
Yo,
was.
Jason, did you see her at the track this year?
We're not filming nothing right now, right? We're just talking.
Just-
right?
we're just
Okay.
talking.
No, we're totally filled right now.
No, what was she doing at the track this year?
But she wasn't at the track.
She wasn't at the track.
Oh,
this year.
last year she was. She was the
Yeah,
fastest
last year
extinguisher
she
girl.
was.
Yeah. Last year she was.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
And now it's Luke.
Word.
Now we got
replaced by Luke.
now we got the boy.
Uh-huh. I can't see Jason. Am I supposed to see Jason?
Mm-hmm.
That's all good.
Well, eventually we will. Okay, so
Are we gonna have this Kit Kat?
Yeah, man. Let's go. Have the Kit Kat.
so here's the thing. All right, rules. Right before we start.
Okay.
Because there's a big visual element to this episode, I'm gonna need descriptive audio from everybody.
Okay.
Okay. Like when we're grabbing stuff, you gotta describe what's happening.
Okay.
For the people who are just listening on their way to work.
Thank you.
Sad people commuting.
Like
to work.
like Adam. Adam
Adam.
listens to this. He doesn't watch this.
I think a lot of people listen to it.
Am I supposed to look at you?
Well, like, I mean, if you're talking to me, maybe
Okay.
it'd
Yeah.
be nice, you know?
Okay. Because like. Yeah.
It's well, you know what? I'm gonna move forward a little bit. Actually, I think
Yeah, move forward more,
that
man.
might help.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. They're not.
Somehow Patrick's got to move forward.
no, it's all good. Yeah, this is our third podcast as a quad.
I know.
Crazy.
These guys just keep coming back. You know, I don't know. I feel like we just have some kind of chemistry, right? What was it that your wife said about this?
Yo, Vin's voice, he's like an announcer, or like he's just sounds nice, you know? Your voice sounds good, man. It's smooth.
It's got a timbre. It's got like a I smoke 2 packs a day
Yeah.
kind of sound to it.
I think it's just the sleep apnea. To be honest, like it's.
Yeah, it
Probably
all
like-
comes packaged together. You know, you got Nickelback vibes. You know, you could be Chad Kroger's backup when he loses his voice on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they call you
Chad Kroger. Chad Kroger is not. Oh, that's Nickelback. Why am I thinking Creed? Because I just got Creed on the brain all the time.
That's
Yeah.
Scott Stapp, dude. Come
Scott
on.
Stapp, yeah.
What are you
God,
doing?
Stop. No, but he said Nickelback. He didn't say Creed.
Never made it as a wise man.
Yeah, we know. We know.
Damn. Oh, damn.
Yeah, but
All right. On that note, welcome to a very special episode of the Two Track Mind podcast. It is the holiday special.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Is that
what does
why
that
you're
mean?
wearing that shirt?
I told you guys to be festive. Drive festive.
No, he did. He did
you
not
see-
say that.
you see the
Because
light?
even Patrick is even festive. You didn't say
Nah, I
nothing.
just warmed up.
Do you guys see the studio light is green
I know, it's
and
beautiful.
red?
some green and red.
I gotta
I
say,
got the sweater
like,
on.
you have a really. This is really nice. I
Thank you.
watched the episode last night.
Yeah.
As because I couldn't fall asleep. I was just getting off a plane, and I was like, damn, he really built the man cave that we all want. You know,
It's I call it 1.0. You know, stage one.
stage one,
Stage one.
tune.
Stage one. Yeah, quick flash.
And you guys had a soft launch. I couldn't make the soft launch. I'm
Yeah,
really
we had
sorry
a
about
little housewarming.
that. So yeah, housewarming. I brought you a housewarming gift from Japan.
No way.
Here it is.
Straight from Japan.
Straight-
Coming from a Art and Senna Brazilian bag though.
No, that's just Well, this is
Whoa,
this
whoa.
is not motor oil. We can eat it.
Is it not?
It's
zero
a-
ton. It says
it's
020.
bean stacks.
GR.
It's oh no! Don't spill the oil.
Put it
No, this is bean stacks.
Wow, look at this. GR. guys.
Actually, I want.
It's
one.
official.
You're hungry, right?
Oh, this is
Yo, I can always eat.
it's turning into
I will not satiate your hunger.
turning into an ASMR.
Yeah, it's like little like beans.
They're literally like.
All right, everybody.
Here.
Little
Thank you.
little ASMR for the audience.
Thank you.
Don't make a mess.
Oh my god, get close, man. They're real crunchy. Get close to that mic. Oh, with the
Yazoo
packaging.
racing.
Yes,
Yeah, but they're
sir.
packaged. They're packaged. I think our goal for Numi this year is to have these in the pit.
This would be extremely expensive though.
Oh yeah, the metal tin alone.
And everybody just turned off the radios.
Oh, it was really good.
That was nice, Jay.
Really good.
Straight from Japan, overnight.
What are these though?
I'm gonna put this tin somewhere. Like we'll put it on the wall, like
Yeah.
on a pedestal. I'm a Toyota fan. You know, as much as I am about Hondas right now with motors, I'm still about the Toyota.
Well, the chassis
Yeah, exactly.
is designed by Tata-san. That's a Toyota.
That's what it
chassis,
is.
right? So
And that's what's special about that car.
yeah, your place is really nice. Thanks for having me back here.
No, you're very welcome to be here anytime. And I thought it would be fun to get you guys back together because we've been chatting so much this year. So much has happened, and what I wanted to do, just to kind of celebrate the festive spirit a little bit, is in this episode I want to do a quick gift exchange with each other, right? And it asks you guys to bring gifts. We're gonna do a white elephant. By the way, does any of you guys know where that term supposedly came from? White elephant.
don't.
I have no idea.
What is it?
Okay, so
Jay,
first of all, when
Jay, you
Dude, I thought Lucky Dog was like we the lucky dogs on the other track, bro. I don't know nothing, okay? Don't trust me on nothing. Okay?
I watched that. Yeah, we the lucky dogs. That's why we're lucky dogs.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll make some shit over a white elephant too, man.
what's come up with your best story right now? I want to hear it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna sound racist or something. You can ask me off the top of my head about all these negative thoughts in my head. Just tell us, man. Just tell us.
Okay, so this is just from Wikipedia, right? And I think they say that's like it's never really been confirmed, but the folklore is, in Siam, the king of Siam has ownership of all white elephants. They're kind of like a rare or sacred or like valuable possession kind of thing, right?
Like a unicorn.
Right. But what he would do is he would actually gift them to his political enemies because they were very expensive to maintain. And you couldn't really, kick them to the curb. And so what they would just give them to people. And so that's kind of the concept here where it's, as I told you guys, the assignment for today was actually to get extremely undesirable
Oh my god.
car gifts.
So distant.
Yo, any of my enemies out there, give me your race car, like, because that's like it's very desirable, but it'll destroy me. I think about the maintenance. Same thing as a white elephant. You think about it, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I was confused because like my family or whatever, we did a white elephant with our friends last weekend, and when we got good, like we're like, we got good gifts, and then so when I was like, I'm going to Japan, I'm gonna get some cool gifts.
Yeah.
You're like, no, you didn't understand the assignment.
No, so it's like, like I think most people now when they do like the Yankee swap or like a Christmas swap, I think it's true. Like some people will bring something nice, like within the budget, and people that's when people start just like trying to steal stuff. From people, right. But I think the original intent was to just give away things that like you don't want.
Yeah, so I had to mix it up for me.
Yeah, you gotta mix it up. And I feel like it'll just be more fun this way because what did we say the rule was gonna be with these gifts? when you actually receive them and they're locked in?
So next season, I wanted to go the whole season, but these guys didn't want to do it. So at least for the entire first track day, whatever the item is, you got to put it to use somehow.
Oh.
Okay.
On your car.
On your car.
tracker.
On your car.
And I want to add an addendum to that, and it can't be like, end of March and no one's there to see it.
Of course.
Okay?
It'll be filmed. It'll be an episode on 2-Track Mind.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
but no, it should be first race. Race 1.
I mean, it could be a lucky dog. Yeah. We
Okay,
can do a
okay. If
lucky
we go
dog.
to a track
We'll
day.
figure it out. We'll figure it out. Whoever, so that we can say like whoever curated the gift can specify how it needs to be used.
Okay.
Or was
Okay.
devious.
Okay, got
Okay.
it. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna say right now, whoever gets mine, like I have to be the one installing it.
But
Okay. Like that's all I'm gonna say.
Whoever gets mine has to use it. Their team has to use it for an 8-hour endurance race.
Okay.
Damn.
They have.
It's performance enhancing though.
Oh yeah.
It's performance
Patrick.
enhancing.
So
He started this off with political enemies. It's an MTech Numi battle
Yeah.
already.
I think
Now.
we're losing, man. My gift is like not that bad. Wait, I thought your gift wasn't that bad either.
It's not. It's it's
You guys are
$30.
soft.
It's $30.
You guys are soft. That's why you're slipping in the
we're
championship
not reading
rankings.
the
Yeah.
rules. We're not reading. We're not reading the rules.
We didn't read the rule
We
book.
didn't read the rule
gotta
book.
read the rule
Oh
book.
my gosh.
All right. But before we get to that, okay, it is the end of the year. And for the first segment of the pod, I do want to do a little bit of like a retrospective with you guys. And I know we did it with kind of with Lucky Dog season,
Yeah.
but this is let's expand the scope a little bit. Right. So I'll kind of prompt you guys with some thought starters, right? So it's just kind of like a little bit of superlatives, right? So we'll go around the group and maybe we'll start with Patrick and we'll move our way down.
Sure.
What was your best memory of the year, most memorable, and maybe like on the positive side of things, something that made you happy?
When I think about like recent mind, it would definitely be Sebring, like WRL. I think that experience was nuts to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't even put a dollar value to like how much I would spend if I could do that another time. So
Well, they have seats for sale. There's your dollar.
There is
There's
quite,
a dollar
there is
value.
quite
value
literally
to
a
that.
dollar value to
Yeah.
it.
I was literally looking at GR Supra seats for WRL.
Yeah.
You can do it.
But we recorded actually an episode of the podcast about this, and I think what's gonna happen is actually I'm probably gonna release it after this one because the holidays are coming up real quick, and I gotta space things out. So watch out for the WRL episode special where we go deep into Patrick pretending to be a real pro race car
Hell
guy.
yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. All right, Jay.
I need some time to think about it.
Are you
Let's go
serious?
to
This
Vin.
is
Let's go
exactly
to
what
Vin.
happened last time.
Let's go to Vin.
This is exactly what happened
I'm
last
gonna
time.
copy Vin. I'm gonna copy Vin.
This happened last time.
This guy. So here's the thing. He asked me like, yo, I need to prep. What are we talking? What are we talking about on the podcast today? What are we talking? I'm like, dude, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna talk about. You're
I
gonna
gotta maintain my image, man. I
You're
gotta
gonna-
maintain my image, man.
You're gonna overthink it. You're gonna overthink it. You're gonna over prep. You're gonna sound like a robot. I'm just gonna tell you live. This happens. Maybe I do have to tell.
Vin goes first.
Okay, I mean, so wait, is this memory like this year?
Happy memory this year,
Happy
2024.
memory of 2024.
Yeah.
And it's racing related, like race.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, racing.
Cars, yeah.
I gotta say, when Numi took P1, and this is a hard memory to scratch because it doesn't register as a memory for me. But then I was like going through some of the accolades this year. Is P1 at Calabogie
Yep.
race 4? And I only say that because we are slow at Calabogie.
It's a
And
tougher track.
It's tough. And something must have happened to some other cars for us to get P1. But maybe Patrick double stint. Did you double stint?
They're sitting beside you, man. Something happened
you-
to some other cars.
Did you?
I don't remember what happened to some other cars.
Oh yeah, that's why. Oh okay, yeah. Why did I say? It's a P1. It's a P1 win for us. It's a big deal. Sorry. Yeah. Now I totally. Now I remember what happened. But did you double stint that, Patrick?
Did I double stint?
Did you? Did I not sit in that race?
I don't think you did. I think you drove, dude.
Did it?
I'm pretty sure. You
Anyway,
drove.
so I mean, that's from an accolades standpoint. But outside of that, I think I don't know. I don't know if there was any other big joyful memories. I think just make the whole year is just joyful.
Hmm.
It all stands out as a good memory. I look back at memories a lot
Yeah.
to make sure that I
And encapsulate it.
Yeah, feel-
Gotta have little mementos.
grateful for that type of
Yeah.
experience.
If you were to create a time capsule for this year, physical items, what
Um,
would you put in
my downsized race suit
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah.
That the suit being half of the size of what it used to be. Some tea. You got to put some tea in there.
The bean snacks are killing our little guy
I know,
over
you
there at
need
the
some.
end.
You need a drink. They're not that spicy. There's no wasabi in
They're
there.
a little dry
Because
because they're
It's a
they're
dry.
crunchy. Anyway, don't worry about it.
What else? What else would go in there? The worn out Recaro seat that's in our race car right now, because that was an office chair to start with. Yeah, I think those would be the things that go in that time capsule.
Very nice.
Yeah.
All right, Jay. You had some time now.
Yeah. So I mean, it's hard because there's so many good memories from this year with you guys, with MTech, with Time Attack, with my YouTube channel. But I think the
Sorry, what's the name of that YouTube channel again?
Driver's
I keep
Paddock.
forgetting.
Driver's Paddock.
it's
Go
not-
check
it's not-
it out.
it's not-
Driver's
it's-
Paddock.
It's not a very memorable name.
Yeah,
I always
okay
forget.
there,
I always
okay there.
forget.
Super memorable.
Okay, then.
I think it's got a
Okay,
great
then.
logo.
Exactly. There you go. Because you know what? I have the banner on the front, and I'm always in front of you. That's why you never see me, man. But anyways, a lot of good
Dang.
track battles.
Yeah, like on Highway 7, right? Okay, this is ridiculous. Like literally 50% of the time I'm coming to the shop,
Yeah.
I run into this guy on Highway 7.
In the morning, yeah.
I'm like,
and
oh,
I'm
look,
ahead of him all
it's
the
like
time.
it's like a black PRZ. I'm like, Jay has a black PRZ.
Yeah.
I pull up, it's him.
Yeah, even to the commute to work, I'm faster than him. But anyways, a lot of good track battles with these guys, with the stupid GTI on the end there. That's finally being sold, thank God. A lot of time attack. It was a lot of fun. But I think the more important thing is like my relationship with MTech has always been really good, and it's continuing to get better. And I think it's what's really exciting is that we're sort of planning for 2025, right? Like looking at like CASE, sprint racing, looking at SPC.
Whoa. You're talking about next year already, man?
Yeah,
You
I
can't
know.
get ahead of
You know
yourself.
what?
That wasn't
Like
the
honestly,
question.
sitting down with a bunch of guys that are passionate about like going racing and figuring out how to do it, budgeting, all those things, like finding every which way to try to do something that we're all passionate about. I think that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's even more fun than
Do you guys kind of like lay out your desires and goals, like what you want to achieve versus what the other guys want to achieve on the team?
Yeah, like sit down, talk, see what's feasible, see what everyone can contribute, where we're gonna head, how we're gonna do it, sort of plan out the whole thing. I mean, last year we're playing for Lucky Dog, right?
Yeah.
And then we like assembled this team, like me, Jay, Chris, and then it was amazing being able to add in like Sean, Dragos, and all the people that help us, right? Leo, of course, Will, and just all coming together, setting a goal, and like trying our best to do it
That's the most
as a
fun.
community, right?
Okay.
Whether we win or lose, but
Yeah.
it's just like
The winter bill was pretty fun. Yeah,
for sure.
Do the shop days and then going to the test day, and yeah, that was fun.
But building
Yeah.
MTech up
Build,
was
yeah.
probably like that's huge, right? Like
yeah.
that to me, that was the excitement of building Numi, right? Like going
Yeah.
from like ground up to from nothing to like, hey, we need driver shelves, or we need a toolbox, or how do we get the jack from the paddock to the pit wall efficiently?
yeah,
Mhm.
It's those little things that at least I love.
Yeah. Like a year ago, like I just met you,
Yeah, that's true.
like Patrick and I, we're friends, but nothing. We're much closer now. Me and Jay are much, much closer as well. Right. So seeing the community get closer, everyone has their own goals, but we're all working together to help each other in some way, shape or form, and
Yeah.
grow the community.
We want to grow the community. I think growing the community is definitely something that all four of us want to
Yeah.
do. And we never
Absolutely.
actually openly talked about that. We never were like, hey, yo, we'd love to grow the community. And we all just do it in our own little way, but actually just picked up on that from what Jason
I mean, all four of us are like, really try to get people involved in endurance racing. That's a big one that we all are passionate about, right? Obviously, Time Attack, Ontario Time Attack, whatever it is, just starting your first track day, whatever it is. I think we're all passionate about building up the community, like you said, in some way, shape, or form. So, reach out, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Connect with us.
I guess it's my turn. Talk
Yeah,
about
Your
what-
turn, man.
good
Yeah.
memories. What's your memory?
I think the most meaningful one was probably committing to do 2-track mine full time this year. The big decision. but a very liberating one. I mean, it's kind of a bizarre thing, you know, when I bring it up to people. I think for you guys, you probably understand the most out of anybody, but you know, you bring it up to other people, it's like, how are you gonna make money? Like,
Yeah,
what
I
are you
said
gonna
that.
do?
Isn't that what I said to you
Yeah,
first thing?
I'm pretty sure you probably said it.
First thing is what I said. That's how you
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
make money.
Yeah, I mean, so I will say that I'm very privileged, and you know, we've saved up a bit of a nest egg over the past while and just like grinding. Because I you know, I used to do consulting for work, travel all over the place,
Oh yeah.
worked in tech for a little bit as well, and I think it became a thing. Like the way I was thinking about it is, this is always going to be back in my mind if I don't do this until forever, right? And so for me, it was just like, you know, like, let me just give it a swing for a year, and if something happens, great. If not, then you know, I won't be bothered with like, you know, 10% of my mind thinking, you know, what if,
Yeah.
right? Because you just it's a young man's game, and I feel like I'm already you know, getting pretty old, and so I felt like it was important to give it a shot, and luckily it's not something that I could have done out of the blue, right? I think there's like a lot of support and a lot of infrastructure. Like this space doesn't exist without having a good relationship with Enrique.
Yeah.
For him like allowing me to do this here, right? Like you have to kind of cultivate some community and some relationship for other people to be invested as well. And of course, like super grateful to my immediate family, my wife, for letting me do this as well. But I think she understood like the same ways. Like he's just gonna think about this until, you know, until the end, and just needs to get it out of his systems. I was like, okay, go ahead. So she's like my main institutional investor in this business, right? I have to deliver some results. So that's what it is.
The partner support is the most important thing.
Absolutely. But no, it's been amazing so far.
Yeah.
Been really enjoying it. All right, next question. I'm gonna flip it around a little bit, right? The toughest situation, most frustrating, something that grinds your gears a little bit over the past year.
I can start.
Yeah,
I can start because
he's got one
right away. It came to my mind. So we like Numi finished 2023.
It's all about endurance. This guy only is like Numi racing everything.
Is it? Isn't this a podcast about racing?
Yeah, I know he's
Isn't
about
it
to
like
steal
that was
mine
on
too.
my
He's
mind?
gonna steal my
Go for it.
Batman.
Go for it.
I can talk about golf. You want to talk about golf? I'm talking Taylor Swift. We can talk about Taylor Swift. Like
those are all good memories, though.
Yeah, Taylor Swift was a good memory, and that was 2023. Anyways, we finished 2023.
Yeah,
first in the championship. Everything was great. Our team was humming. We were humming.
Yeah,
and we were jiving for 2024. And I guess we kicked off the season. It was a little bit rough in that we came into race one maybe with high expectations. I don't know what happened, but our energy went a little negative, and I blame myself a lot for it. I blame me not maybe taking things a little too seriously, because at the end of the day, it's all about fun. And so it pinched the dynamic of Numi, the team members, and that was tough to come out. Like, and I'm gonna say it, it's like there were days where I was like, I don't really want to do this anymore, and that's when it's not fun and it's not joyful, but what pulled me out of the slump was I really love endurance racing and I love going racing. And I think that reflection was me realizing it was my negative energy that was the cause of, pinching the team a little bit.
Yeah.
So like specifics, we got into fights and disagreements. Ooh. Yeah. That was a low for sure.
Patrick, would you attest to this?
Yeah. I mean, we all live the same reality as a team, but I wouldn't put it all on yourself, man. I think we all came in pretty hot coming off of 2023. We thought we were top shit, and then we had a team like MTech really stir up the pot to challenge, and we're like, how are we going to deal with this? We are on such a pedestal right now. We're literally on the top step of the podium. We have to be able to fight this somehow, right? We've fought other teams in the past that had more pace. teams that had more experience, and we thought we were just the tops. But it was for sure that for the first race weekend was tough. Would I think that's my answer to this question? No, though. I still think because we ended up being able to solve that as a team dynamically through discussion, communication.
Yeah.
What we couldn't solve was one of our earlier mistakes, which was the engine blowing, which is my answer to this question. Mo Sport, second race on the Sunday, where I was like cooking.
Oh, we're talking race.
We're talking race like
Six.
Six. Yes,
It's
race
5 or
6.
6. It was 5 or 6.
The Sunday was
Sunday
number
was
6.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Race 6, an hour 40 in engine blows, man.
Oh, yeah.
And that threw the season for us.
Yes. I guess it. Were
Right.
we out? Were we?
Where we
It
were
did.
out
It
by
did.
then,
It did throw
right?
the season for us. You're right.
Because we lost over 6 hours
Yeah.
of laps at Mo Sport with about an hour 30 lap time, which is a short lap time
That's pretty short.
relative to Calabogie
Yeah.
for the same number of points per lap. So, like, that really hurt our season. Did put us in a really tough spot to compete for any of the 2 top steps
Yeah. Good point.
on the podium. So, and that was almost it was our fault, right?
Yeah,
We took a
it
gamble on
was.
like mystery parts, and then
Yeah.
here we are.
I mean, you were also ripping that session too, because I was in that stint with you,
Yeah.
and when you started ripping those laps, I'm like, even for me, I was like, man, like the TT is not going to survive this session. For us, it's on fuel. It was gonna run out if I try to stick with you. It was like I can't. I gotta run my race,
Patrick's
yeah.
flying.
and I still almost ran out of gas.
flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your PB, you PB'd that, right?
Yeah,
It was a
yeah, that was my minute 35.
And
Yeah.
prior to that, what was your PB?
It was a 36 something.
36 flat.
Yeah, probably a 36, like a low
The
36.
low 36. 'Cause
Yeah.
my PB is like a 37.3 or
So
something like that.
now
so.
I'm at like a 30, like a 35 7.
Yeah, it was
and
insane.
I was like,
Like, But it wasn't even that you PB'd that at a peak.
No.
We were watching, it was a lap after, like, okay, what was the line I keep telling people is like, we had lapped the field
yes.
and we were coming up to lap P2,
Yes, we were a minute 30.
up on P2.
Yes.
Yeah, because you were
That's a lap.
coming, yeah, we were coming up
For
to lap
5
going.
seconds.
Yeah, and then that's when it happened. And like Patrick views that as the low, and it is a low, no question. It was a low. I guess for me, it was a learning. Like I took it as like my low was lower, and this was like, oh yeah, this is meant to happen in endurance racing.
Mhm.
You have to blow motors.
Yeah.
We hadn't blown one
Ever.
ever. An FA24, FA20 ever. We've never blown one.
Yes.
But you're right about the root cause, because it was our collective decision to run
Old parts.
like mixed bag, unknown parts.
Yeah, mystery mileage.
Mystery
so
mileage parts.
the reason why that was so, like, I guess that was my option for this question, was that it's the first time in endurance, like wheel to wheels, or even competition setting overall, where I've lost the motor. And it, like, as a driver, like, oh man, it's gut wrenching. You're like, oh, like this hurts.
It hurt
so
you.
much.
The emotion is
Yeah.
very clear in the
Yeah.
video. It didn't hurt me as much. That
Well, also the car was on fire.
okay, yeah, so yeah, okay,
The car
Just a
caught
little
fire.
fire.
Just a little fire.
Just to make it
Like,
spicy.
yeah.
oh, just melted one corner. Just melted the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Adam's listening to this driving into work and just cursing.
Why are you guys talking about this
Yeah.
again? We love you, Adam. Thank
Love
you.
you, Adam.
All right, Jay.
For me, I've had a lot of bad luck with the white BRZ. You know, like
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we're talking about just racing, right, or just cars in general, right?
Yeah.
But you know, we go off track from time to time. You know, like
oh
it
yeah,
happens, right? I think all of us have gone off track at some point, right?
I've
But,
never gone off track.
you know, that car blew its motor very early on, right? You know, anyways, we fixed the car. It was great. I did a half a season vote with it, and then at a winter drifting GDT day, turn 8, I think, downhill left turn. Is that downhill left turn? High speed downhill left turn.
Yeah.
I was sliding the whole track basically, right? So then that area, I pitched the car sideways, and then on the transition, I lost the rear end, like too much, so it slid out. Steering, like, you know, hit all the way steering lock, and then the back of my car. I went into the snow, the grass, and then I hit the tire barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Isn't it crazy? You never notice those barriers until you hit them.
they're close, you know, and the snow and ice doesn't really slow you down very much. But yeah, I mean, like we go off track and it happens.
Was that your low point?
I mean, like, what else happened? Like, such amazing things happened, this year. Anyways, the high point of that day is I just duct taped the crap out of that car and I kept sending it.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, I had a low point. I mean, like maybe Calabogie. Like I was in the car when the car was having like fuel cut issues, and then I thought maybe that I was on the gas too long when it was fuel cutting, and then the car was like throwing codes and whatnot. So maybe that, because it was kind of frantic, because I think Leo went first and he was having like some small issues. Then I went and I had more and more issues. Passed the car off to, did you drive it?
I did. I was the one that retired the car.
Yeah, but it was kind of dying for me, and then it died on you, right?
Twice.
So I was thinking, like, was it my fault, right?
Yeah, I got towed off twice. Because we thought we fixed it, and then
yeah. The tough thing is, like, we did so well in the first race, and Calabogie was the second race, right?
Yeah.
Was the second race? Yeah, and then second race we just
and then the
terribly.
Sunday we did fine too. Like, thank goodness it was a Saturday race.
yeah.
We got a clean Sunday,
Yeah.
so no, it was a good time.
Yeah. I mean, we fixed the car and got it back out there, and then did we win on the Sunday? No, we're second on the Sunday.
Scalar
Scalar had a
370,
really fast
yeah.
car, really
Yeah.
fast.
Yep. Fast car, fast drivers. That's the combo.
Absolutely.
But I think that's like to your
Consistent.
point of like the competition. I think the issue in previous years was there was never a team with to challenge you guys in terms of fast car and then an entire driver lineup that you could just like slot
Ultra
people
Ray
in.
always had.
Ultra was it was quick,
I still view them as the legendary
the
endurance racing team.
that turbo car was fast.
It was.
If it
It's not
doesn't
turbo.
It was, wasn't it?
It's not turbo. It's,
wasn't?
It's
not turbo, you're
it's
right.
968 swapped, so it's naturally aspirated, but 3-liter,
I see.
4-cylinder.
Okay.
Big power.
Okay, like championship team this year, Going Racing is also. I also consider them to be.
They're yes,
like a top category.
Yeah, their raw pace is maybe like not as fast, but their overall average driver pace is
very
fast.
Is very fast.
They're fast.
And those guys can wheel, and they have a lot of experience, and they stay calm throughout it all. So I'd say Going Racing, those guys are really quick. But you're right. Like for example, Drive Tech, you'll get really quick, like a really fast driver.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll have maybe a rental that's maybe not as quick.
Yeah. I think the toughest part of this year for me, I enjoyed all the drama in Lucky Dog, so that's not a downer for me.
Zoomed out.
But I think what was I wouldn't say it was like a downer, but it was frustrating a little bit for me in that the way that I work is sometimes I can be. My productivity is extremely nonlinear, but sometimes when I have something on my mind, I have to get it done before being able to do other things. Whereas like someone like my wife like can multitask, do like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, and just like push everything along, right? The tide rises, all the boats are rising, and she's managed her portfolio of tasks.
A lot of spouses are good at that, I feel.
Yeah. So for me, and it has to do with building the space, right? It took, like we started early summer, sometime in July, but it's like we were doing the floor. We had to find homes for all the parts that were up here. We redid the floors, do the lighting, do the electrical, do the wall, bring all the stuff up here, do the railings. Like it was very stretched out, and had all these ideas of like, oh, like I want to do this content, I want to do that content, but it was just too hard to think about getting started on those things. When I knew I was like, no, I need to complete this space first because it'll just help facilitate doing everything else. Right. Like having the workstation here and like sitting there, getting into the flow of things and doing like a couple hours of editing is so much easier than having to kind of juggle and find space and find a quiet spot and like getting into zone, knowing like where everything is. Like I could do like an edit here in like an hour, that would be like 3 hours somewhere else because you just don't have all your stuff out in front of you, right? And having all the multiple monitors and things like that. So that was a little bit frustrating in that like everything felt a little bottlenecked. now that like the space is kind of set, like I'm just thinking about like all the crazy stuff that we're gonna do. You know, caveat that with it being winter now, so like it's a little bit more limited than if it was fair weather, but still, really happy to be on the other side of it. But at the same time, like it's one of those things where you look at the journey and you're like, yeah, I know it's worthwhile, right? You do it, you learn it. Like my wife was joking, she's like, oh, like now I feel like I can ask you to do a whole bunch of contractor work at home. Because you clearly can do it. It's just like if it's whether you care to do it or not.
It's well documented.
I'm like, it's true. Like, I don't have the energy to do this at all because it wouldn't be for content, right? So, but yeah, that would be it for me. Yeah. So, it's been a pretty interesting past couple of months.
Yeah, well, the video really summed up.
Yeah. I didn't know how I was like, man, there's gonna be so much footage, and like I trimmed so much, right? Because otherwise it'd just be like a snooze fest. I didn't know like if people would be kind of interested in, and I guess the one thing that I had going for it is that there was more general appeal in that it wasn't just about cars, or it's kind of like you're creating the space in this like broader space that's not you know, just there's a little bit of a juxtaposition of things.
Yeah,
right?
it's not just cars.
Yeah,
it
it's not
wasn't just
cars.
like track focus, right?
Yeah, so that was pretty enjoyable. All right, next set of questions. This is now we're thinking about 2025. Okay, so
Already, everyone just keeps talking about 2025.
right, I know, right? But hear me out on the question, right? So I'm gonna talk a little bit about goal setting. Okay, I want each of you to set a goal that is 90% probable that it's gonna happen. Okay, that's the standard. Okay, Pat, what do you got?
I want to find another seat in WRL.
Okay.
Whether I reach out to another team to rent or somebody reaches out to me, like I just want to do that again because that was sick.
Yeah, we'll have to hold you to it.
I feel like that's like
Seriously.
going to be more than 90% probable in my mind for Patrick.
Yeah, I haven't really shut up about it for a while. So
No, I don't know. You're doing well with it. I think it's gonna come true.
This kid's really smitten, man.
He's smitten.
He's smitten.
He's smitten. I have to like balance him a little bit with. Hold on, there's like we're trying to do Numi 2025 too, right? He's like, oh, but like Sebring was so good, and it's like, oh, calm down. Like we got to race these guys, like. But that sounds. Yeah, let's hold him to it.
Yeah, we'll hold him to it.
Does the car that you will rent from, or get into, and rent or not rent, like, do you care what class and do you care what make or model?
no, I don't. Like what? Well, maybe I'd prefer to maybe not be in GP3 class, like the slower class.
Well, like name some car, like name some make.
I mean,
model.
like they've got
in
some like
GP3.
Miatas, some like E46s.
Okay.
But playing in GP2 to GP1,
Yeah.
which is like their faster production classes, I think it's more in line with what I want to learn and with regards to like just being fast enough to like keep up to the class while navigating the rest of the grid.
Yeah.
With much faster cars. I think learning that skill is probably the biggest thing I have from like what I want to learn.
Gain what you want to do as a growth piece.
Absolutely. I want to be part of that like endurance racing ecosystem at a different capacity than what I could achieve at Lucky Dog.
Yeah. That's a good goal.
Jay.
I don't know. A few things come to mind on the Driver's Paddock 2-Track Mind YouTube. I think 10K subs is a pretty good goal for both of us. I want both of us. I want both of us to get there because we're gonna collab a lot on content here and there.
90% probable.
I think so. I think so, man.
All right.
Because I'm 10 months in right now.
Yeah.
Right. And my first 10 videos were like terrible in my opinion. So, but things are getting better and like it's looking better and better. And you're doing this whole time, the quality is there, and I think the content. I think we're in a pretty unique environment where we have the opportunity to film a lot of cool stuff. Be part of a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool builds, a lot of cool people around us. So if we can showcase even just a fraction of that, I think it'll continue to grow, right?
Yeah.
So, and on racing side, like I'm going to be doing some CASC sprint racing. So the TT when it's tuned back to normal, and when it's on CRS, or it can run slicks actually in CASC GT3 class. I think race pace is like 130. So if I can podium or if I can win a race, that'd be amazing. Yeah, my own car is sub 126 at GP. That'd be
Sub
fast.
26.
You just need some tires,
That'll be
dude.
fast.
I
That'll
saw
be
that
fast.
video. Your
That'll be
tires
fast.
are trash.
I know.
Talking slicks?
No. Just 200 hardware.
200 trim,
Okay.
you're gonna do
Alright.
sub 26.
He already did a 26.
Yeah. So
Oh, no,
with
27.
new tires. No, 26.
26, right?
26,
Yeah.
And with new tires, if I had a stagger, and a couple little things are going to the M2, like I have a new diff coming, a little bit more weight pulling out of it, just because if this guy's build completes in 2028, I'll do a little bit. If it really is what it is, like, K24 or G25, that's like 500, 600, it could be 600 wheel, 500.
G35.
Yeah, G35, 550 wheel, like 2,300 pounds with some aero. It's, it's going to be quick.
That'd be
So,
nuts.
yeah, I have 6 years of rare.
My target is like 450. I think
450, okay.
450, like that's track. I think for my level of prep, like anything over 5 is I won't be able to take care of it. Like to be able to maintain that level of performance out of a 4-cylinder. I know people do it, but like, those are like pure prepped time attack
rebuilds.
record challenger cars. What I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
All right, Vin, 90% probable.
So based on the subs goals, I gotta say those are not, I wouldn't describe it as ambitious, but putting a number,
Yeah.
you're putting a number to something is brave. That's like a brave,
that Jay can't back out of it.
courageous.
I'm sure he's gonna get. He's already at like almost 4, aren't you?
almost 4.
Yeah, he's gonna get there.
right? And
That's soft, man. You should be saying like 100,000.
90% probable, right? We'll see.
and I've watched YouTube channels, like grow and podcasts grow and this and that, and I would say like don't necessarily put the pressure on yourself, because it is about the journey and joy,
For sure.
and you guys are putting out good quality.
Yeah, but he wants to know. How do I measure? How do I measure?
Is that,
How do I show everyone that I'm winning?
I know, yeah.
How do I keep score?
Yeah. It's the journey that's the score.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the end piece.
For sure.
My goal is along those lines of keeping things going. I really look back on my time and see that consistent effort is really a key piece. And so I view each year as just another piece of the puzzle. And so maintaining what we have, like the vibe that we have, the interest in cars, the desire to continue to do things. And in some ways I get challenged.
Was there a little mouse that just showed up? There?
No, it's just
It's just his voice.
just like in some ways I get in some ways
Vin's actually like a Ratatouille situation. There's a little mouse that's controlling it.
Jay told me that I had a soothing voice, so that's the unsoothing side of it. But Patrick will challenge me, right? So he'll be like, "Yo, man, you need to break deeper here." Or he'll review data and be like, "You got to do something a little bit better." And I back away from those challenges typically, and but last year I found that just putting in a little bit of time and effort, it was helpful. So I don't have a particular like driving goal, but more to maintain what we're doing on an ongoing basis, and to still keep an eye on what challenges there are. Like we were talking about WRL as a team a bit more, and NASA still has yet to launch if they're going to do 2025 Thunder Hill, which is a 25-hour race. I'd like to kind of see where that goes. But for me, the goal for next year really is to cement another solid, consistent year with Numi. It's not a sexy goal. It's not a extravagant pushing goal. It's a little bit, it's a mouse, little bit by bit type of goal. So
Yeah.
I mean, I have another goal too. Like my son is turning 16 at the end of next year, and we bought an FRS as a project car with a blown motor. So to have that car running is a goal too.
Yep. Yep. So my goal is similar to that one. And, you know, Jay's ripping on me for taking so long on my build. So my 90% probable goal is for the motor to turn over. Yeah. That's 90% probable, okay? Like if it in the parking lot out there on its own power just like moves a little bit and, you know, the transmission just like slamming gears, you know, is barely moving. That's my 90% probable goal.
What's taking so long? What is really taking a lot of time?
So what takes a long time is it's kind of sequencing, right? And this is gonna get a little bit more like nitty gritty to like the like making content kind of game. But like, kind of what I alluded to earlier, there's like I needed the infrastructure to be here, right? Like right now, there's not good space down there in the shop floor for me to start assembling the motor, right? So this space being here, like one of the next videos I'm challenging myself to get out for this coming Sunday is setting up the 3D printer so I can build a balancing jig for connecting rod balancing, because I actually have to shave the connecting rods to remove like grams from the large end or the short end to get them balanced, right? And you could just slap in and trust the manufacturer that it's within spec, and the tolerance that they give you is only within plus or minus 1.5 gram. Whereas a lot of people are actually trying to get it within like a tenth or something like that. It's like ridiculous, right? Maybe you don't go that far, but there's just a lot of these things where you need that bit of infrastructure. And so like instead of spending $500 on the Proform balancing jig, I'm just gonna 3D print my own and use like skateboard bearings to build essentially the same thing, right? But I want to document that kind of stuff. It's kind of interesting, right? At least for me. But because this is the first time I'm assembling a motor and I feel like I want to create the content to do that, there's just unfortunately, like you can't do too much in parallel. Yeah. I also just don't want too many loose threads of even like the past couple of weeks, because I was waiting for this shop build, the studio build video to go out. There were just way too many in process videos, right? That it kind of splits your mind share. And I'd rather like be really focused on like, how do I make this one video that I'm working on this week like a real gem, instead of, you know, launching 3 ships and trying to get all of them to keep going. But yeah, that's kind of it. And I think with this build, it's also there's no rush, right? I think with part, because a lot of like the reason why I'm doing this is like part of it is just learning. Like I've always wanted to learn like what does it take to assemble an engine, right? And we'll hear in a future podcast episode that again we've already recorded this. I have so many ready to go. Where Phil, who built an FA 2024 Frankenstein motor, he talks about that story, man. That was a multi-month process, right? Like I'm working on something that's very well documented, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. But yeah, I was just like spending a lot of my time right now, like kind of like researching on, even things like CAN bus protocols for all the transmission control unit that I want to use. Oh, by the way, the transmission controller that I first bought, that company is like out of business now because like the founders split, and you know people are trying to create a class action lawsuit because they feel like they've been frauded by them, and I kind of agree with them because like it was just unfinished product, and so you kind of have to switch gears and just, you know, switching, because like when this car gets done, if it gets done like within the next 18 months, let's say, it'll be like, I don't know, definitely one of maybe like 10 or fewer cars in the world that has this kind of a setup in an FRS. I think it's starting to become more popular. And hopefully I can add to the corpus of information out there to help other people do this. But I also see it as one of those things where like, if I do this well and I see where there are gaps in the market, does it make sense to like create some products in this space as well?
Mhm.
And I don't think it'll ever be like, oh, I'm gonna make an adapter plate or something. It'll be more like approachable pieces of like, oh, like let me build like some dash trim to house your like IC7 from your Howtech that like is easy to install or something like that, right? But yeah, it's just, I think to summarize it, right, it's just there's a sequence to things. There's no rush. In a lot of like content creators, I think there may be a kind of like a, oh, I need to deliver it by this time because maybe you brought on a lot of sponsors for a specific program, and you set like an event that you're going to participate in, right? And so you have to get it done, right? Like a SEMA build or something like that, right? But this is not that. So yeah,
SEMA builds are scary though. Like a lot of them. I was at SEMA like 2-3 weeks ago, and
yeah,
a lot of them are unfinished, not very polished.
Yeah, it's like don't lift the trunk.
Yeah.
Don't lift the hood. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miata with the Lamborghini engine was fugazi.
That was nuts, man.
But it's interesting that you had Phil on the show too, right? Like, so
Yes.
So he's taken.
Well, we haven't released that episode yet, and I think
okay.
this episode that we're on right now is going to come out before that.
Before that. Okay, so
Yeah. We're time travelers.
I'm trying to. So Phil is built.
It's running, man.
It's a motor for an FRS, and then yours is also a motor.
Yep.
For an FRS. It's interesting that like we're all needing motors.
Yeah.
Come on, Vin. You don't know about that car? You gotta watch my driver's paddock video on it. Come on.
Yeah, I gotta get in there.
Yo, 19K views on that thing. Come on.
It's a big one. Hey, people want to hear about it.
They do. I think they want.
It's intriguing.
Yeah, it's a cool story for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the 90% goals. Okay, I got one more question. Then we'll move on to the white elephant bonanza. So we just talked about the 90% probable. Okay, now let's talk about stretch goal. Okay, 20% probable goal for 2025.
Numi P1 LDRC
championship.
championship.
Yeah, that's spot on. 20%.
20%. That feels reasonable. Maybe I would say maybe pushing 30. You know,
our program is going to change a little bit. We're not gonna. We're not publicly talking about what we're doing to our program in 25. So.
I feel like you guys, there's a motor something happening. Maybe you guys are chatting with Mr. Phil.
Yeah,
as well on some things. Now
my ears went up when you said Phil. I was like, oh, Phil, yeah, Phil.
Yeah, I know Phil. Yeah, he's on retainer. Phil, yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Jason looking at me to reveal the secret.
Yeah, we're not revealing nothing. Adam will kill you.
These beans are unspilt.
Adam will kill you. Although at work he's talking to everybody about it. So
the spaghetti is undropped.
So if you had a mole inside Toyota, you would know what our plans.
It's a leaky shop you guys got. You know.
No, we run a tight ship, man. Yeah. We run a tight ship. We're like,
look at this guy. He's about to like explode with something.
No, for sure. It's FA20, FA24. Come on. For sure. 100%.
We're going to let you speculate, brother.
Yeah, I'll put
just a pure 24 swap.
Who's $20? Please.
Me and Jason.
Wait a minute.
If it's FA20, FA24, you give me $20. You don't think it's that?
I'm not going to speculate. I feel like you're going to do some power outers. I think knowing Adam, he's going to want to do something, a little trick before just doing a straight swap. I feel like he's going to figure out like where the most gain's coming from and try to piece it together a little bit.
Why are we talking about power?
We already did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We already did that.
We're talking about power. You're going to take a hole saw and just like drill more holes into like the underbody or something?
Yeah, there's 4 drivers that can be optimized.
Oh, okay. Weight loss.
Yo, if it's E85, don't do it.
Well, you just mentioned that you were all about like not doing the driver effort, so you can't say that, Vin.
Well, no, now you inspired me. You inspired me to do the driver effort. I'm going to use a left foot and a right foot to drive the car this year.
After this podcast, you're going to hop on that simulator and you're not leaving until you beat my time.
Oh, that could be a while. You got it.
He sounded very convinced about getting better at driving.
20%. So. Driving. It's a different kind of driving, though. I'm going to drive my golf clubs.
Yeah, that's a 20% goal. That's what I think we can shoot for.
That's a good.
Like, because also, Vin, I don't know if you know this. I think Ultra Rate's gonna be back next year.
Yeah, I heard that.
2 cars, baby.
And that's so maybe that's more like a 5% goal for us to
Well,
beat one, but
They gotta like shake off the cobwebs, you know, they gotta like test that car again. There's a lot that goes on, man. And it's still point per lap. So
yeah, it's still point per lap. I think driver mod, like we have 4 drivers. This kid keeps making it harder. Like he changes the bar,
yeah.
right? So he went 35s,
and a 24 at Calabogie.
right? And so like I think Calabogie, my gap 2 is even bigger now. But each year you raise the bar and we go down and do some data review and we try to catch up, and we catch up, it's like 80% of that, right? But consistency and I think driver mods are our big goal.
Yeah.
And there's some secret sauce to that, right? Hung's all about physical training and Patrick's all about climbing
And seat time, baby.
and seat time. So yeah, maybe our mod in 25 is not about power.
That's bullshit. There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do on that car. You know what I'm saying?
Who said
Speed holes or some shit.
Yeah.
No, we
Get outta here.
we can legitimately take out at like probably another 50 pounds.
Yeah, but who said
Like,
we're
that's
even
low
gonna?
end. Yeah.
You gotta remember, this is the guy who's like, yeah, I'm doing a 26 already. I'm gonna go sub 26. Yeah, I got this trick diff coming. I got some lightweight savings. I got some. Yeah, that's where it's coming from.
Yeah, we just needed. We're gonna change up the
New
whole-
tires.
Put on slicks.
We're going GR Corolla next year.
No.
That's what we're gonna do.
That is
it will-
not 20%. That's
you know,
like
that-
0%.
That will be a lot better than the wet. And we had a lot of wet races.
We had
this
a
year.
lot of wet this year.
Yo, new Lucky Dog rule. The cars don't have to be old no more.
Is that a rule?
Yeah. You guys
Yeah.
read the rule book?
The age is
Gone.
going to be out of play.
So we can run a Supra.
Yes, there. Well, I mean, you get super dogged. There's still breakout times, dude.
Exceptional class, or I think that's
Okay.
what it's called now. Something like that.
hmm
Yeah,
All right.
P1. That's a good.
That's good. Yeah, 20% probability. P1 new me. Overall GT1 champion. All right.
That's a good.
Is there?
All right.
Okay, Vin, you go. You go.
Okay, he's gonna keep thinking about the 20%. My 20% goal for 25 is that our team is able to put a food catering menu together before the race actually happens. I don't know how you guys do food at the track.
Wow.
But we-
They don't even do
Well,
water,
a
dog.
GT3 RS comes.
They
or a helicopter.
they had a GT3 RS delivering lunch, but no water. dog. They came to us for water.
Yo, Vin, you got some water? I'm really thirsty. It's like, yo, there's a GT3 RS right there. You guys can bring water to the track. But we struggle. Our team struggles to put a menu together.
Yeah.
And so we end up eating pizza a lot, and it ends up being a focal point of our team is eating. I mean, I love pizza, but
Papa John's.
Papa
dog,
John's.
all the time.
Papa John's is like a savior for our team.
Yeah. I mean, if there are no friends of the team coming to cook for us and barbecue for us, which happened multiple times this year, we kind of just eat junk as well.
And that's what we're trying to get away from as part of our
Yeah.
2025 goal of driver mod is to not eat junk. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, my 20% goal would be a proper
sure.
menu
Yeah.
prior to the weekend.
Yeah, we don't think about this enough. Or at least we're just like, we're just like tough through it, right? Like getting good sleep,
Yeah.
Being hydrated, eating well. I think that's always the risk of camping is like you don't know if you're gonna have a good night's sleep before.
Yeah. You bring up two really good things there, hydration and sleep, right? And so what our team really focused on that in 2024. I know we had, we work on motor, all that stuff, but like our team does a lot behind the scenes to get better. This year we had RVs at our races so that we can make sure that we were sleeping well. We transitioned out of bottled water to 20-liter jugs of water and making sure we had enough. So we had basically 40 liters of water per race weekend at pit wall ready to go all the time. So yeah, hydration. We kind of solved the hydration issue for sure.
Yeah.
Small steps.
It's the same hydration that fed MTech.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's where you got your water.
It's feeding everybody.
That's where you got your water from.
Yeah.
Our
It's 'cause, I mean,
20
all the like, I like to have water, but some of the other guys just like, no, they just want like bottled oolong tea with sugar, and then I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah,
Or like full sugar Coke. I'm like, I don't do that either. Can't do it.
yeah, it's water for us.
Yeah, I need water.
Yeah, we Mio Sport, man. We got to squeeze.
Yeah, we
the
got to squeeze.
electrolyte.
Hung brings in the Mio Sport.
Yeah.
But like our team struggles. Another 20% goal should be Adam brings a water bottle to the track.
That's you only going 20% on that one.
Like it's 20%.
Hey man, he's got a whole card.
He's got a whole card. It's like
You don't care about water.
I literally yell in caps letters in our Discord, "Bring your water bottle. Please bring your water." In our pit wall, we have a table and there's a grid on it and it has your name.
I've seen that. I've
You've
seen
seen
that.
it, right?
Yeah, I come over and I shake things up, move bottles all the time. I'll put a half-eaten apple in the one that says Vin.
So my dream, this is actually like goals for future, is that I can afford a Milwaukee water bottle that
Clicks into the back out.
and that I would need put like a
That
label
you
for
can
everybody.
afford. Come on now.
No, man, that's so I worked it out. Is for our team, it would be something like, I don't know, $350 in water bottles
Yeah.
to have that. But it would make me so happy, and I'm probably gonna do it. So
Wonder if you can just get like cleats that you can put
they
at
do.
the bottom.
They sell
of.
them. They sell them. They sell them.
And just like retrofit
Yeah,
onto existing ones.
We got 3D printers.
Yeah, you got 3D printers, man.
that's true. Yeah, maybe we'll go in
interesting.
that direction.
Yeah. Cool.
But did I actually say my 20% goal? I did. I said it. What was my? Oh yeah, food. Our food. Menu.
Yes.
Our food.
Yeah,
menu.
it's a catering menu. You gonna have it printed out?
Like it I just want the plan to happen. Someone to go do the shopping,
Yeah.
and then it executes and it happens.
That's the thing. Like, it's one of those responsibilities just keeps getting passed around.
Lowest priority.
Yeah.
And I'd really like to have a catering manager take care of our team in 2025.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's that gonna be though?
I don't know. I'm looking.
This is a call for
Call
applications,
for
right here.
applications.
Leave a comment if you guys want to be our next catering star of Numi Racing.
You don't have to pay for anything, right? Like you just got to be the individual that organizes it, takes down the orders,
Yeah.
gets it's paid for.
Yeah.
But we're so busy unloading a car.
All right.
washing a
What
car,
can
like,
you guys offer? What's the perks of the job?
Being Vin's assistant.
that's not a perk.
That's it.
There's no
That's
perk to
it.
that. That's a terrible perk. Can they hang out with you or like get climbing lessons from you or something?
No.
I feel like that's more of a perk. You can be a guest on driver's paddock.
Hell no. So I bring like the chef catering dude to my channel for what? No, Patrick will coach you on track one time. There, boom, that's awesome. Or you
Yes.
could be a passenger or something like
That's
that.
actually a pretty good perk.
So you do some
That's
data,
a pretty
you know?
good perk.
That's a sick perk.
What-
That's a
why
sick
not-
perk.
let's put. We should post that, Patrick. Looking for a catering manager. Patrick will coach you. at
They
your
have
next
to
track.
look like Jay.
Damn.
What
Okay.
he's saying is you need to be their catering person.
Yeah, okay.
Jay, do you want to be our
Can
catering?
you imagine I'm the cater person?
What would you feed us?
You
What
can't.
What would
you can't.
feed
You
us?
don't have the requisite.
Honestly, man, I've been stealing apples from that table all the time. I always ask, yo, Patrick, I'm taking this apple. It's me, man.
That's crazy.
Jay, you can't.
We were our catering people all
I told
along.
you though, man. I told you I'm gonna have this apple. You're like, yo, soft. That's what you said.
See, the problem is Jay can't be the catering manager because he doesn't have the requisite delivery vehicle.
Exactly.
Oh, I need
What do you guys
GPRS.
think? GPRS? Oh,
man.
gosh.
Okay, can I paint the picture real quick for the fans that don't know what happened? We like there's a line of teams that are pitted, and on the other side of this wall is where the car literally comes in for a pit stop for fuel and tires. And what is supposed to be on the other side of that wall is the pit boxes for the teams. Now a
So
team,
like tents, like
tents,
10 by 10 tents.
tents, tools, fuel jugs, engineer's table, whatever, right? So a team leaves their spot, they take away their tents, and the spot is empty.
Because they crash. or
DNF
they DNF for the day,
somehow.
yeah.
And then we're seated beside MTech, and I got this white GT3 RS that parallel parks into where the tents are supposed to be. And then out comes, was it Will?
No, it was Sam.
Also, you all got a driver for it too. And just, bro comes out, y'all got lunch. And we're
What was the lunch?
Whoa.
What was it? What was the
like
food?
Beef, rice,
Like a bento.
like some veg. Oh, it's delicious.
So like
Delicious.
they went
Yo,
somewhere
that
here in Mark.
those bento boxes beat the land speed record any bento boxes ever got before.
Yo,
Lunch
Patrick,
was delivered so fast.
we're eating banh mi sandwiches. They got bento boxes being delivered in a Porsche.
Damn, that's not a Porsche, man. That's a little bit more than something with a Porsche badge on it.
Okay. Yeah, we
Sick.
need to up our game.
Honestly,
We
it
need
was
to up our game.
Gangsta.
Honestly, there's no other team that could pull that off except MTech, and I'm very glad you guys did. That was like core memory for me. I'm like, wow,
It's
that's
really
so
it's
cool.
just to keep everyone in the paddock entertained.
I feel
It
like
was
it was
entertaining.
entertaining.
It was entertaining.
It was.
It's the way to go. All right, my 20% goal. 20% goal. Okay, so I'll just stick with in the same vein, right, of getting the car turned over. 20% goal is to enter it in a competition.
Whoa.
There's no way, man.
Whoa.
What,
He's getting
show and shine
nervous.
competition?
He's getting nervous.
Show and shine, baby.
Hey, baby.
He said SEMA because it doesn't have to run.
Show and shine, baby.
No,
Show
it
and
would
shine.
never be a SEMA car, man.
Uh-huh.
Hey, cars and coffee, yeah. A little show and shine.
Is that considered competition, cars and coffee? Or does it have to compete for time? Can it compete
I don't
for
know.
like how beautiful it is?
Well, okay. We'll say a time competition. 20%
Time-
probable.
time.
1 in 5, man. Come on,
Wow.
1 in 5,
Time.
guys.
Next
1 in
time.
5.
Saw 20%.
Competition, like competition, or can it be a lapping day?
No, time attack. Time attack competition.
Ain't no way.
Yeah.
That means an actual track day is more than 20% probable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, that's true.
Yo, so it's 1 to 5 odds. I'll bet
Or
you
it
20
could be
Yo,
the break-in is at competition.
Whoa.
Wicked.
Jay, I will bet you on this.
Yo, if it's 20%, 1 to 5 odds,
1
Yeah.
to 5 odds.
I'm saying he's not going to enter a time attack
What's-
competition. So if I win,
Yeah.
you give me $20. If I lose, I have to give you $100.
$100.
Who are you betting? You betting Vin?
Like,
You guys
yeah,
I, don't
we're-
mean, I know. If
I just
anyone
like
Who wants to
betting.
take that? Who wants to take that?
I'm not a betting man, but I like these fun
You
wagers.
like the odds? You can take it?
I just like fun wagers. Can I see the car first before I make the
Look
decision?
down. It's right there. It's right
Yo, no, hold on. Yo, he doesn't have the jig to shim the whatever thing he was talking about.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah,
I
there's
just can
no way.
imagine.
There's no way.
I can just imagine as the weekly videos drop and the car gets closer and closer to running, Jason's just like sweating, just sweating.
Man.
It's like,
There's
oh,
no
shit.
way. 2028, man. 2028.
2028. Yo.
Yo, you got low hopes for your boy, man. He'll do it.
No,
Thanks, man.
his reputation and existence depends on it.
I feel like I agree. Like, you're trying to build content. The car is going to be a second priority.
Dude,
It's
like,
not going to hit the
I don't
track.
even know if you can build the content unless he 3D prints the whole machine first, dude.
So you guys remember? Okay, look at where we are at right now.
True.
We're
you
at a
guys-
performance shop.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was gonna be the only one working on the car.
Dang.
dude, that's
You
not
never
fair.
know.
You can't just pay someone to do it, man. You know?
You got to pay to play.
Jeez.
That's true. The speed that it took you to finish even where we're filming this recording right now is
See,
crazy.
So that's the thing when you're just like showing up every day and working on it, right? At some point you hit a cadence where you have all the stuff ready. Like I think it's gonna take a while to get things
Yeah, for
rolling.
sure.
But once you hit a cadence, what?
It's
so
look,
look,
not exponential. It's like it's just gonna be exponential at this point.
yeah,
too,
but so
I
like
feel.
I know like everyone's thinking about is like like the engine's gonna take a while to put together. But I think that's actually a very defined thing. Like everyone's built a K motor before. It's not gonna be that difficult. I think what might be a little bit tricky is like the packaging of the turbo and getting like a custom manifold done up. But where I actually think I'm going to be spending most of my time is actually on the software side and the wiring, right? Getting the transmission to work with the Haltech and the Zestec steering wheel and all that stuff,
Oh, yeah,
right?
that stuff.
Like that. A lot of that I've kind of been just trying to do research on the side, preparing for like, okay, this is where it's going to be tricky. So I need to think about, but I don't know, 20% probable. I'm I'm feeling good with that.
You've nailed it with the 20%. But
It's 20,
like, Jay
20%.
here's
Man, this guy's just
zero.
thinking it's like
20%.
absolute.
This man doing a time attack competition. There ain't no way, man. There's no way.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I would bet on like I don't know if I'd bet against you, but Jason showing up like when you put it that way, like you showing up every day to make it happen, I feel like you could. Though.
I agree.
I feel like
you know
could,
what?
though.
It's like, you know what you just said earlier. It's like, okay, now I have the time to dedicate to this. At work, we've all had co-op students at work, right? And you like give work to a co-op student, and you're like, yo, how did the co-op student get that done so quickly? You know
what he does with his co-op students?
It's because
You don't want to know.
It's because the co-op student has nothing else to do.
Got time.
And they got time. So you got time.
Yeah.
That's what's on your
No,
side.
but he's trying to create more content. He's doing podcasts. He's doing all of these things, man. That thing doesn't
playing
even have
pickleball?
brakes on it. It's not just.
Oh, it
that.
has
Like,
brakes.
it's so-
It has brakes. What you
I
talking
thought
about?
the
Has
brakes
brakes?
was on the RSX. No.
No, I bought new calipers to replace them.
new
Oh, he's
calipers.
good to
Yeah,
go.
they're already on there. They're already on
What
there.
calipers did you get?
Okay.
AP Racing. Too.
Nice.
But not the Enduros.
You got this.
Yeah,
I didn't splash for the Enduros.
You didn't need the Enduros.
No, we splashed.
Yeah, but he doesn't need it. It's not going up against our car.
Yeah, but the problem is
Yo,
going
you
to
don't
have
know that?
450 wheel horsepower.
What's
so
the caliper?
it may need-
9660.
No, not that fancy. It's 8650s, 8450, something like that.
Okay.
It's not going to have the power until he presses the button to bring it back down. But then in the middle of the race, he'll press the button back to 450. You know that, Brett. That's how these guys roll. Vin.
My goal is 450 wheel with that car. I'm pretty sure like we
super
can make that
possible.
happen. Yeah, I think
That's
it's
so
super
possible.
possible.
That's
But,
super positive. It's the K.
But you know what the crazy thing is, like I'm going against the grain on a lot of the traditional thinking around turbos and gearing. And I'm seeing if the DCT can overcome this issue where usually when you get like a turbo K on the track, like a 4.1 is actually pretty tall. I think you want a shorter, like what's stock diff in the M2,
3.6.
right? It with the exact same transmission.
Exact trends.
Right? And so I'm leaving it 4.1 for the first iteration. So it's gonna run through the gears like crazy. But this is where like I feel like it may play well into it because I'm using a really big turbo, the G35 900. Because what I've been told by tuners, and this has kind of been validated by Nick, who tunes a lot of Hondas, is like the turbo can be the bottleneck if it's not pushing a lot of volume, right? And so my idea is like, okay, let's keep the revs high constantly, right? And not worry too much about the upshifts because the DCT should be able to, matter of milliseconds, right? And so it should try to keep it in boost the entire time. And I did the math because it has a usable 7th gear. It's not like an overdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a usable 7th. And so with 7 gears, you can get up to like 260. Not that it's ever going to get up to 260 at GP
Holy.
when you rev it out, right? So I'm just like,
No, it will get
Not 260.
not 260,
Not
but
240.
too high 240.
240.
yeah,
240.
that's fine. That's
240
fine.
is
That's
possible.
fine.
But you will be in 7th gear
247.
by the time you're entering 8.
Yeah,
That's wild.
wild, right? And
I don't
first
I
and
don't
second
think
are
we
going to be
cracked 200 going in.
first and second are going to be
No.
completely unusable. But whatever.
Yeah.
That's for lighting up the tires in the parking lot.
Yeah.
That's all that's gonna do, bro. No, okay.
Cars and coffee.
Yeah.
Cars and coffee. The
All right.
takeover.
All right. So I mean, okay, let's recap. So WRLC 90%,
Mm-hmm.
first place 20%,
Yes, sir.
right? With Jay's 90% is 10,000 subscribers.
Come on.
Did you even say you're 20%?
I didn't. You cut me off.
Ah,
Yeah.
20%. Okay, what is it?
I
What
had
is
a
it?
lot
What
of
is it?
time to think
What
about
is it? What is
My
it?
20% is adding another car to the collection.
Oh, dang.
That's 20%, man.
What?
That's like
That's
100. That's 100%.
Actually,
It's 20%.
I don't know your entire collection.
It's gonna be
I
a
don't have
hundred.
that many cars.
Okay, so go through your collection.
I
He
just
just
have
has multiple of the same thing.
multiples of the
So tell
same
me,
thing.
what do you have?
Well, I have the black BRZ
Black BRZ, what year?
2024.
TS.
TS.
The TS.
2023, a white one that my
20,
brother
sorry.
is actually currently driving.
So that's the same car.
Yeah, we're getting rid of it though.
Okay, got it. Okay, so you
Okay,
have a
so now
black,
I can get another
black
one.
BRZ.
Yeah, black BRZ, a white BRZ right now. I with the M2 competition.
MC Comp. We know that.
And then
I know that.
my wife has a Tesla,
She got a Tesla.
and then I drive everything M-Tech.
Yeah.
That
See,
those
I
are
feel
all,
like you're gonna
we-
get on the CX-70 train.
we
with me.
got rid of the
That's where I'm trying to go with this.
we got rid of the G87 M2 It's gone. So it's making room for something else. So that's for sure.
What do you
That
have your
car
eye
is
on?
for sure
What do you
coming
have
on.
your eye on?
But I have another car
What do you have
that
your eye on?
I want to add. I
What do
can't
you
tell
want to
you.
add? Oh, he's
Yo, I'll
gonna
trade
keep
you.
it
I'll
a
trade you.
secret.
I know what he wants.
What do I
What is
want?
that?
You want GT4?
GT4. That's not it.
That's not
That's
it.
not it.
That's not it. What's your guess?
He want 991.2 GT3.
991.2.
GT3,
I do want that, but I will not be getting that.
That's not high on the list.
Dang, I don't know. Like
It's
I don't
an
even know what
older
you're
car
into.
and it's under $40,000.
M4.
Older car under $40,000.
M3
You're all wrong.
Corvette?
convertible.
No, not a convert. No, not a Corvette.
Corvette would be
Corvette.
interesting.
What the hell?
Don't
Evo?
tell me. Don't tell me you want
I
the
can't tell
Camaro.
you.
I think
I can't tell you guys.
Don't
No,
tell-
I would
don't-
not
I
get a
don't-
Camaro.
You couldn't get a worthy Camaro
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Jason
I think-
for under 40 grand.
This is a future episode.
It is.
Sounds like
It
sounds
is.
like it's a
It
future
sounds lame
episode.
already, man.
It is. You guys will see. You
No,
guys
he's
will see.
he's actually so mad at your feud that he's gonna get a Mark 6 GTI just to shit on you.
You know what? It probably is more probable than 20%. I'd say that's a 50%. To be
Ooh.
honest, it might happen. It's
Ooh, so that's a
I'm
car
looking
for you.
it.
You got a car possibly too in this upcoming year.
Yeah, I
as
mean,
well.
this is no secret. Like, I'm trying to get rid of the GTI and get into something bigger. The CX-70
A
is
tow vehicle.
CX-70 is the top dog right now that I'm considering. I'm trying to get offers from dealerships.
It's a tow vehicle.
Yes. Well, as a family car, as a tow vehicle, because it'll tow 5,000. In the media that they created for this car, it shows it. I think it was like open towing, like a Triumph or something like that. Something very light. They're like,
A Miata.
hold on there, you can't put no G87 on this,
They didn't
right?
even put one of their own cars, man. They didn't put an ND on there.
Yeah,
it was,
I thought,
maybe
yeah,
it was,
it was
maybe it was like a
Wasn't it?
no.
I
It was
think
like
I
a,
saw
it was.
something.
I saw something. It was like
It
a.
was Airstream.
It was no. It was like an open aluminum trailer, but it was like a classic car, like a roadster of some sort.
Triumph.
But yeah. So what are my considerations? Price wise, it's really good in the category. Like Canadian, it's like top spec is just over 60,
Perfect.
right? It tows 5,000. It's massive. You can get it in a 3-row or 2-row. I think we're thinking 2-row because I want the space and I don't think we'll ever use the 3rd row. I say that now, but it has 28 mph on the highway.
MPG.
Sorry,
MPG. What is that in liters, bro?
MPG.
Give it to us in liters, bro.
it's like 8s.
Oh, 8 is good.
It's like for a car that size,
Yeah,
right?
it's
A mild
really
hybrid.
That's really good.
is
And
good.
what else? What else? There's something else I wanted to say about it. Oh, it can take 87 octane and it'll just scale the output.
Yeah, put it down.
And I think from what I can tell, I feel like at my height, I'm able to lie down completely.
What's the benefit of that?
What
Sleeping
you
at-
mean?
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
Sleeping at the track, man. Come on now.
We just talked about sleep.
I know, but like completely flat. Completely flat.
You never fell asleep in the back of a Toyota Matrix, dog. That's
Dude,
how I know.
completely flat in a warm space. And if you get cold, you turn on the HVAC.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, I can see it.
Right?
I can see it. I was trying to lean you to a Land Cruiser. So.
No, I know. Look, I was Team Land Cruiser for the longest time. I would still love to have one. But the main thing is like the craziness that's happening in Ontario right now with car theft.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah. Like I that's
Is
like
my
just
car still outside?
My neighbor's car just got stolen last week. It's a Lexus
Yeah,
off their parking lot.
off their parking lot.
Yeah, it's
gone.
our
Crazy.
border-
And that's
our
like a
borders are
dense
little-
neighborhood.
our
Yeah,
borders
man.
are-
Yeah, man. It's
We
crazy.
have a little bit of a border issue, I think. But yeah, it's good. I think your car choice is good.
Yeah.
What,
We'll
people
see.
are
We'll see
stealing
if it
Land
comes through.
Cruisers?
Yeah.
People are stealing Land Cruisers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They're not
happening.
like,
It's all. They're stealing all kinds of cars, but you
Yeah.
know, we all just got to be careful. We got to, watch out. Watch out there.
Watch out after this Vin phrase, catch line,
Just be careful.
catchphrase.
Just be careful. Yeah.
All right, let's get to the main event. Let's get to the main
Okay,
event.
yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do the white elephant. We gotta establish some rules around stealing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way that I've traditionally played this is like one person starts off and they have to pick a gift. They show it to everyone. The next person has to decide before picking a gift whether they want to steal
Or take-
any existing ones
Open.
or open a new one.
Okay.
Okay. What we have to decide on, look at this guy. He's getting ready. He's getting his
He's
posture.
getting ready to steal.
Getting ready to steal. What we have to decide on is whether something gets locked in after a certain number of thefts, which won't be that big of an issue with only 4 people. Because I think one thing can only be stolen, I guess, 3 times.
Yeah, so
3 times.
So cap it at 2.
Yeah, cap it at 2.
Okay, cap it at 2.
Cap it at 2.
And how about another rule that you can't leave with your own gift?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. And then we already agreed on that the person who curated the gift gets to decide how it is applied.
How it's applied, and it's applied for the first.
Something akin to like the first track
event,
event, first race or something like that. Okay.
Are we gonna eat that Kit Kat?
Let's crack it open. Yo, Jay, you got a
Vin's
pair
been
of
thinking-
scissors because the way I wrap my gift, oh man.
I gotta actually take
Unopenable.
some things out of this.
I do have a pair of scissors.
Okay.
Okay. But so main thing, we got to do descriptive audio for
Okay. Yep.
Adam, who's probably the only person listening.
Yeah,
to
he
this.
is.
We did this for you, man.
Yo, this is frozen. This kit, it is so cold that this Kit Kat
This is
is
not
frozen.
I'm gonna hit a
You
piece.
just weak, man.
I'm gonna hit a piece.
You
real
just
quick.
frozen.
you just
Thanks, y'all.
so weak, man.
Have a break.
Kit
No,
Kat.
he wasn't part of our partnership on
That's
this.
too
Hey,
bad.
you guys
Jay,
know,
you,
like,
Jay, you want?
No, Ben, you just
I'm
gotta
good,
watch
I'm
out
good.
out there, bro.
you guys know the
Somebody trying to steal from you, you gotta watch out out there.
the branding for Kit Kat. I think is a little bit different in the States. Eh?
What is it?
Well, no, it's still Kit Kat, but I feel like I remember the logo was a little bit different. Or maybe I moved here right when they changed how it looked.
Oh, good.
All right, so I'm going to propose we go by age.
Like youngest?
Youngest first.
That's not me.
I choose the gift?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
All right, we can hand it over to you. Which one are you going to go with?
Where are they all?
I'm
Let's-
curious
here.
about the
They're all-
overnight
they're all-
parts from
so
Japan, man.
wait.
You're
hold
curious about overnight parts from Japan.
Yeah.
No, but like
Vin-
we have to describe them. We have to
Okay.
describe
Vin,
them.
can you show that camera real quick
Yeah,
what that
so-
is, dude?
Okay, we got
So,
okay.
here, let's
What
go.
do we got? We got one bag,
Okay. This is a,
courtesy of Mr. Vin Fam. All right,
that's the Ayrton Senna
Ayrton Senna
bag.
bag, Brazilian colors.
It's just a
I
bag.
wonder what's inside.
This is a bag.
That's the packaging, not the
Okay.
gift itself.
Yeah, that's
Mind
a
you,
bag.
viewers.
We have overnight parts from Japan.
So this is a brown bag that has
Brown paper bag.
handwritten on it
Hey, man.
with marker. Overnight parts from Japan.
So I'm
All right,
curious
all
about
right.
So these are we're just describing the packaging.
Yep.
We have a blue
Bag.
generic shoppers drug mart
This is
purchased
like a
blue.
reused birthday bag.
Yeah, reused birthday bag.
exactly what it is.
We're all Asian here. We all know we got a closet full of this. at
You
home.
gotta save your bags, y'all.
Yes.
Yo, don't
Bags.
read anything on that. I put a white piece of paper there. I didn't cover all the words, but they'll
Okay,
give
and
away
then-
somewhat what it is.
And then this last is a 8.5 by 11 rectangular box that has a white piece of paper covering it, and then taped to it are 2 smaller, what looks like maybe your Brita filter package, but
No, they're like Amazon
Prime. Oh, it's
bags,
Amazon.
yeah.
It says Amazon Prime. I'm trying to describe the sizing. It looks like a Brita filter package. So those are the 4.
Hold up.
When did it get full?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Okay, I mean that's why we have the B cam.
Nice.
B
Shout out
cam.
B cam. All right, Vin, show this package to the V cam and
This one, this
show
one?
them
Okay.
the like very suspicious looking Amazon bags that look like you could have got them from.
The
like-
garbage.
They were confiscated from a border services officer.
Yeah, it does look like
It
that.
looks like they were confiscated from a border services officer who suspected somebody of smuggling some sort of drugs.
So I feel like this gift is the most
Mysterious.
so yeah, but it's like the intent of what this is. I did not follow the rules.
It's not
I want
inconspicuous. It's
Vin's
actually
gift.
very conspicuous.
yeah, but you don't know the value or the worth of this at all. This could be very valuable. This could be the value's $30. So
Yeah, we capped it at $30. I feel like that's going to be the most interesting. Did you read the rule book, right?
Rule book.
For the rule book for this gift exchange, where Jason was saying earlier, it has to be something undesirable. Did you read the rule book?
I sort of read it, but anyways,
I failed.
Okay,
I
so-
feel like me and Vin failed.
I failed.
I mean, I failed as well. I mean, my gift I wouldn't say is indesirable.
I had to add in an undesirable regifted thing. Like
It's
we were
okay,
We
man.
were talking about regifts earlier.
It's okay.
I had to be like find the undesirable regift.
That
card.
bag is ran through, bro. I don't know how many people went through that bag.
This one.
That blue one. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the Same with mine. Just because it's Aaron Senna doesn't. mean
No,
it's
no,
ran
you just
through.
got that recently, dog. I know you did.
No, I just have a
Yo, Jay, can I have some water?
stash of Aaron
Oh,
Senna
that's
bags.
great. Hot water.
Crazy.
Sorry, man.
That's crazy. Nah, man, it's cash. It's cash. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna lock in on the overnight parts from Japan because Jason read the rule book, and I think that'll be the most interesting.
Hell yeah.
He made the rule book actually.
He did make the rule
from
book.
Wikipedia.
Wait, who brought the overnight parts from Japan? That's Vin's gift?
No,
No, that's
Jason's.
Jason's
Although
thing.
my parts are overnighted. Are actually
Your,
Yeah,
your
that's what I'm
parts are
saying.
real overnight
From
parts.
This is actually overnighted.
All right, Pat.
Take it, lock it in,
hope-
man.
He locked in. He said he wants.
All
I
right.
hope you don't end up with this at the end of the night.
So
You hope I don't end up with it.
oh boy.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
So
I'm
Patrick-
so interested in it now.
Give it to him. Give it
Okay,
to him.
go here. Here we go.
All right, do I
Describe.
do
Crack it
open it.
Describe.
Okay.
You gotta describe it as you open.
All
it.
right, y'all. Well, and we have only a couple things in the bag. I'm not sure what I just pulled out.
It's two things.
We have a mini wing, like
Yes.
a little spoof wing.
That
It's
is amazing.
it's cute. I've always here. Can I open it?
Yes, of course.
I will show you guys.
Is that a Timu special?
It's got some 3M
It was
tape
on
on the
Amazon.
bottom, and you kind of just put it at the back of your cart. Like we could put this on top of the Numi wing.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
Very easily.
That's
very easily.
fun.
Okay, but the
my
other piece, I'm so excited about. Tell everybody what we got here.
Dude, that's how you made the rules. You're so devious. The car eyelashes, dude. Dude, look how big they are. Look how big they
So
are.
okay, and so the reason why it says I have to apply this for you is because you have to curl them too.
No.
You have to
What?
you
You're
have to
gonna
curl
get a
them.
heat gun and like
No, you just like a roll.
dude.
Yo. Okay. He
Dude,
It'll
made
definitely be the
he made-
sassiest car.
Yo,
on
he
grid.
made the rule book.
We're gonna have an
he nailed it.
ABG car, dude. Oh my god. We're gonna name our car Jennifer Nguyen. It's crazy, bro.
Jennifer Nguyen.
We got the ABG car.
Crazy.
Yo, there are some viewers who have no idea what an ABG is. So
No, man, a lot of people know what an ABG is, bro.
I don't know what an ABG. I don't know what an ABG is.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so yeah, car eyelashes and a tiny wing.
Yeah, I don't want that.
That's
I
hilarious.
want that.
You want that?
Why do I want that so
You
badly?
want that on the Numi car? Huh?
Yeah, I want
really
that.
don't want that.
We're gonna put it on the Supra.
I want that.
All right, who's next?
All right,
I
I'm
think,
gonna
I think
take-
Jay's the next.
I'm going
youngest.
to take Vin's gift because I think Vin did not understand what we were supposed to do.
I did
so
not.
I'm going to take this.
So my gift has some components to it that I gotta pull out.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Just want to make sure. No,
Depending on who takes the gift, he's
yo,
like, I'm going to
Yo,
take.
yo, no,
This is scheming.
no. Everything is in there. Everything is in there.
Okay.
But then when he starts pulling things out, there's a joy for all
Oh, okay.
component to it.
Yeah.
Got
Okay,
it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There's a joy for all component to it.
All right, first thing I'm pulling out is a hat.
Okay, hold on.
Why there's so many things?
Hold on. Name the team.
Yo, I don't know what team this is.
No, it's a racing team, man.
a
Don't you know? You
This
don't know
is a
racing
racing
teams?
team?
You don't know
man,
racing
they're an
teams?
Asian racing.
You sure there's not like a baseball hat or something like
Yeah,
that, right?
it's a straight racing team.
It says Expos on the back, so I assume that's a racing
Expos from
team.
where? Expos from
What
where?
is this? What is this? Seriously,
It's a
what logo is
GT3
this?
team. The
It's a
Montreal
French-
Expos.
It's a French racing team.
Yeah, the
Really?
Montreal Expos. They do GT3.
Okay, I guess like the colors make sense. Yo, is this? Is
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
This is
They
actually-
race
okay.
Lambos. They race Lambos in
No, I
IMSA.
don't think they switched to Porsches.
Oh, yeah?
No way.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways,
I don't think they're in Lambos anymore.
next thing is a fine cigar.
What? Okay, you clearly
No
did not
way. We're
understand.
smoking this tonight.
Yo, can we smoke that tonight?
Yo, we're smoking this.
Can we
There
smoke
is a
that
Joy,
tonight?
fine
joy for all.
cigar. in here.
Hold on, joy for all.
Oh my
Light this
god.
up right now. We're lighting that. Yo, we're lighting that up.
Yo, we gotta light that up. Yo,
Yo,
you
but
got,
someone might steal it.
you got a trimmer, bro?
Yo, straight up, someone might steal it. Here's the.
Okay, award-winning hybrid synergy drive technology demonstrates superior fuel
What are those? Are
efficiency.
those pamphlets?
Driver Vin fam. What is this? A Prius?
This is his rally brochure, dude.
This is a rally brochure. What is this?
He
What?
did an e-rally, man.
Did he actually?
Dude, he did an FIA regulated e-rally.
Why is this in existence? Why a Prius though?
Yo, this is a hero card.
Anyways, there.
Where'd you race Monaco?
And
You did- It was Monaco,
regardless,
right?
regardless,
Did you autograph
the
them?
three of us
Did
you autograph
Can you autograph this?
No, this is a hero card.
Okay, I think
autograph this.
everyone gets one of those. I
Oh,
think.
and Alan Ockwell.
Yes, he's
Wow.
a chick.
Look at this.
Yo, that's
Yo,
chill.
there's so much in here. What is
Shout
this?
out Alan.
Visit
No,
the
actually,
online
that's not really. That's just part of the bag.
I just pulled them like, oh, these are nice, man. Yo, what are you doing? You
that's-
really misunderstood.
That's straight up overnight from Japan.
This is a
what's
size large
What are they?
radial grip, super soft Puma
Tire glove.
tire gloves.
Wow.
These are awesome.
Those are actually nice.
Japanese.
These are amazing.
And Japanese.
And Japanese. Wow.
That's
Jeez.
crazy.
I want that. I want that.
You're not gonna keep it. There's no way.
There's more. There's more.
There's so much
Oh
more.
my
Okay.
God.
So, again, joy for all.
Some more
Joy for all.
Arden Senna.
Pass one over, my
Those
man.
postcards?
These are
I
postcards.
have no idea.
Nice.
Ayrton Senna.
Dude,
I'm gonna
Ayrton
pass those
Senna.
out.
Everyone gets one of those.
All right, Arden Senna.
Wow.
Then this is
Vin is Santa Claus
this
today.
is sick.
Vin is Santa Claus.
This is a Tsukuba circuit.
Whoa, what circuit did you just call it?
Tsukuba.
Where's that?
What is
Where's
it? Is this
Then you say it.
It's scuba.
Tsukuba?
Scuba.
But yo, this guy's thinking actual Japanese.
Like you're scuba diving, though.
It's scuba?
Scuba diving.
It's not Tsukuba.
Scuba circuit.
Scuba diving.
Scuba.
Wait, okay, so he doesn't race on Sims. That's why.
No, I don't race on.
It's very,
I don't have
it's
an
very
understanding.
evident. It's very
now.
evident.
Now it's very
This is
evident.
sick. It's like a little
Well, keychain?
keychain.
It's a scuba keychain.
Next,
pretty cool.
Scuba
we have a
circuit.
few more items. We have
Oh my gosh! Just
Yokohama
we're gonna run out of space.
Neo 8009 Eraser.
No, it's not 8009. No, flip it. Flip it.
Yo, it says 8009
No,
right here.
flip
No,
Now
it doesn't,
flip
bro.
No,
8009
but now flip it.
AO52.
AO52.
Dude, that eraser's gonna last
God.
like one erase.
Yeah,
man.
one
The
erase.
eraser.
Is it the actual
One
class?
erase.
Alright,
Yo, that's an
Calibre.
actual tread pattern. No,
At
close enough.
Calibre.
It's gonna last only 6 hours, bro.
Okay, next we have a Toyota 86 keychain.
Nice.
Yo, this is amazing, man.
Vin just
All this stuff
looted.
is amazing.
He looted the media
This
bank
was not $30
from
man.
work, bro.
And then we have a Moton AST suspension technology pen.
Oh,
Dude, these are all just from like the 2023 Canadian International Car Show. He just like, yo, media team, what do you guys have?
Yo, we don't give out Moton pens.
no! This is what
No,
he
you went-
collected from going around to
Oh,
the
he
booths.
he got that Moton pen from SEMA. He went to SEMA. He's like, yo, I need freebies for a gift exchange real quick.
yeah,
is awesome.
These are
It's a
definitely.
pure loop bag. That's it.
This stuff,
Definitely-
this stuff
definitely
you would
from
never
SEMA.
use. You would just put on a desk and
Dude,
be like,
yeah,
yo,
what the
check out my
heck? Can I see
AO52s. No, you can't.
Is there tread on it?
Yeah.
I want to
you
know if
can't.
I can steal it. That's what I'm saying.
you can't.
dog.
You can't.
Yeah,
You
I
can
could.
try to steal it.
I could
No,
totally
you can't
steal
because
that.
okay, the person who goes first because they didn't get choice, they get an opportunity to steal.
Yeah.
No,
at the
they
end.
don't,
Yeah, yeah.
man.
That's how it is. No,
I
there's
mean,
two
no way.
steals. Two steals.
There's
are
two
allowed.
steals, my dog.
Two steals.
Yo, Patrick can steal that.
Of course
Anyways,
they can.
You're supposed to actually not show your excitement for things.
Yeah, you're supposed to say this is lame. Why'd you
when,
get? Why'd
when
you
can you
bring this?
decide to steal it or not?
When it comes back
What's
to your
it come
turn.
back to you?
But I can steal it back from him, right?
Yes. Yes.
No, there's no steal back.
Two steals, isn't there?
Don't you steal? You literally just gonna steal it back from him?
Didn't we say there's?
I
two
don't
steals?
want
then
my
that-
own gift, and I don't want
You can't-
that one.
You can't get. You can't get your own gift. That's
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. So like, I
Dang.
can't. I don't want to end up with that eyelashes either. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
put that on the M2, baby.
All right. Let's keep things going. Let's keep things
We're gonna
going.
keep things going.
Keep things going.
All
We
right,
need a
so,
pair of scissors.
I mean, I
here.
have two choices: the just the blue generic bag, and then the really super mystery. The
Is this super mystery? I think it's like only 10% mystery.
mystery.
I'm gonna go with the blue bag mainly because
Boo.
I just don't have the effort to take to take apart the Brita filters. So here I go with the.
I may
This is you,
have,
right, Pat?
I may have missed the assignment a little bit. It's not the worst gift.
Yo, we all missed the assignment.
Yo,
You
crack
guys.
that
We,
open.
we all
bro.
missed the assignment.
Crack that
So
open.
I'm gonna crack this open. But
Oh, it's wrapped, man. It's actually wrapped.
As I crack this open, I want to ask Jay, is giving gifts, your what do they call it? Your
Love language?
Is it?
My love. Okay, so that I would say no.
No,
No.
giving and receiving gifts is not your love language.
No. Well, I don't mind receiving gifts. I think I would say mine and my wife and I, like, we talk about this from time to time. I would say it would be words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation.
Yeah, man.
You are
I'm
lovely,
not saying
man.
it to you.
You're cool,
Huh?
dude.
Yeah,
You're lovely.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Gifts isn't.
This is why I want to tell you things.
in my love language either. All right, so I'm going to describe and I'm going to
Oh,
show
this
the
is
camera.
cool.
So this is
Damn.
this. I saw a few of these in Japan,
Bro.
and this looks Japanese. So like you got the assignment that you should overnight it from Japan. Is that?
I mean, we had a
Yeah.
$30 limit, man. I had
yeah. Like, okay, so it's a snap kit.
The only thing that was labeled overnight from Japan is the only thing that's not
overnight from Japan.
It's overnight from China. Okay, we got the snap kit here. It's initial D.
What's a snap kit?
It's a model car.
It's a model
It's like
car.
snap it together?
I think it's a model car, but you don't have to glue it together. You don't have to you don't have to screw it
No,
together.
you can't open it, can you?
No, sure.
Well,
why
no,
not?
it's okay. I'm just making sure that it's
Okay,
not like
okay,
bean
okay.
snacks.
Okay, well, what car?
Oh, that's true. I could have trolled. Absolutely with that box. That's hilarious.
He could have.
What car is it?
So this here is a R34.
Two.
Okay, Godzilla.
R32. I work for Toyota, not Nissan, man. It's an R32 Skyline GTR. Is that what it is?
Black.
From Initial D.
From Initial D.
Who's the driver? Do you remember from the anime?
This is God hand, bro.
Oh, damn.
You got the quick
So this
shit.
is a pretty good gift. I feel like
This is pretty good.
I feel like this is like
Man, you
right up there as a gift.
I think it's because Jay and I are so used to trolling each other that it's
Dang.
like second nature. You guys are too nice, man. You guys are way too nice.
Hey, I mean, I don't know if any of y'all are Nissan fans. So, like, if you're not a Nissan fan, then
That's the problem. That's the problem. Is that
Oh,
there.
what do I do with this?
Yeah, what do I
Is
do
that
with
why?
this?
Is that
What
why?
do I do
It
with
is.
this?
I've
dude?
been looking at it. It's like I can't put this in my office.
That's true. All right.
I can't
All
put
right.
this. I can't put this in my garage. My garage only has.
And now it's on public that you got this on the podcast, so
All
you
right.
can't even.
I'm gonna
re-gift
take
it,
you.
bro.
I'm gonna take you out of your misery then. Vin, I'm gonna take you out of my misery. I'm stealing that.
Damn.
I'm stealing that. Bring it here. Bring it
He
here.
took it. He did. He took me out
All
of
right.
his.
But now you have to open that package. It's like, ah, shit.
Vid,
Yo, it's really hard. You need scissors or something.
Vid, you got, bro.
Okay, let me.
Tools
You
over
got-
there,
got-
man. Yo, you can't open that without scissors. I'm sorry.
I'll get you scissors. I'll get you scissors.
Oh my.
So let's describe this a little. I was describing it earlier, right? So it looks.
Yeah, describe it.
It's
Show the B cam.
it's
Yo, Jay, do you have a battery, external battery, with a USB input? Because Vin's gonna need it.
Oh my
What-
gosh.
an external battery, like a double A.
Yeah.
No, like an external battery, like a battery bank.
You need a
know?
battery bank.
I have one in my bag, but
What?
Yo, tear that open, Vin.
Battery bank?
a battery bank, bro. Start with the Brita filters.
Okay.
Yo,
okay.
pass us a
Sorry.
battery bank. I saw one
Oh
on the
my
table.
god, I
over
know
there.
Jay's trolling right now.
This is gonna be,
I don't know. I haven't opened it. We'll find out.
You know
I think it's USB.
Oh, you got these from Amazon? You straight up just like left them in the packaging?
No, it's not. It's
Oh,
not.
you a demon.
Yeah,
bro.
open. Yo, here it comes. This has to end up on the Numi car, man. Jay, do not steal nothing. Just make sure this ends up on the Numi car, okay?
Yo, what if like Hung doesn't let me put this on the car?
That's too bad. You agreed on behalf of the entire team.
Exactly. And Patrick's here too.
It's binding.
That's
It's
crazy,
binding.
dude.
It's been on the pod.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I think running a race with the eyelashes would be hilarious, though.
I think.
I mean, you've already guys.
All right,
You've done
hang on.
duct tape
Here we
pizza.
go, here we go.
First thing, here we go.
Is this it? This is okay. So
Do you guys know what that is?
This-
Do you
I'm gonna
guys
describe
know what that is?
What is that?
this, I think it's. Is
it a noisemaker?
I think it's a noisemaker, like the turbo blow.
It's a turbo whistle.
Turbo whistle.
It's so loud. You won't believe how loud it is. It's so funny.
I'm gonna take it out of the packaging.
Yo, blow into it. Blow
Okay,
into it.
so
Blow into
blow
it.
it from this side.
Yeah.
Okay, so this
so
is
that exhaust that goes to the exhaust side, right?
Okay, yeah.
So this clips onto your exhaust.
exhaust. Yeah,
And then the pressure of the exhaust.
comes out of here.
Yeah, it comes out.
So out
Blow
of
on
here,
that.
right?
Yeah, go.
So I
Blow on
got
that.
before I blow on it, I just want to comment that it's like a nice heavy CNC anodized green component. So it's actually pretty nice.
It's very festive.
Christmas.
It's very
It's Christmas.
festive.
No, get closer, man. There we go. There we go.
It's so loud.
But imagine it goes with the RPMs.
Oh gosh,
It's just a whistle. It's literally just a whistle.
we can put this out the window.
Yo, let me see
Oh
this thing. Let
my
me see this thing.
god.
It's really nice.
It's really nice.
I like it.
So what are the rules? Who defines?
It's Jay's gift. He gets
Jay, he gets to
defined.
Jay-
Jay,
Fine.
Jay, what are the
he
requirements?
just said run it on the Numi car. Right? What'd you say? Run it on the Numi car, right? Oh my gosh,
It's
that is
just,
so
it's just.
loud.
oh my god. My headphones.
It feels like it's just a whistle, not a turbo whistle.
Okay, open that one
It
up.
feels like
Yo,
that's
imagine
like,
that
it might
with-
need to
with
be
RPM,
like exhaust.
though,
is that a
man.
personal safety whistle?
No, it needs exhaust pack pressure.
Vin doesn't feel
Open
safe.
that one up, man.
All right, it's a similar packaging. It's a
Oh
it's
my
a similar.
god.
It's
How did I
Dual
know
exhaust?
Be
it's
another
the
one?
same for the. It's the same turbo whistle.
Do you guys have dual exhaust?
Christmas.
No, we got
Christmas
one exhaust.
anodized red.
Bam.
Okay, so one
So
goes
one's
into the
red,
intake then.
One's red, one
Oh
is
my
green.
god. In the cabin. Dude, that NACA duct that we have right behind
That's where it's
the
gonna go.
driver.
That's where it should go.
Dude, can you imagine 8-hour endurance race? Like
If
all your
it's
team
with-
is like,
Huck
I think it will be
will
hilarious.
grab it and rip it off and throw it onto the track.
All right, that's just a
Okay,
piece of paper. Open that up.
Okay, so this is now opening the box. It says LED neon sign, decorate anywhere you want.
Okay.
Is that just the box or is he trolling?
Is it a custom image? What is this?
Oh,
see.
dude.
Do we have
Vin,
a
open that,
battery
bro.
bank?
Yeah, I know, but we need to know what the connection is.
Okay. Let's
Just rip
Is
it.
it a Type C? Is it a...
We about to find out.
Oh, no.
I'm Asian, so my parents taught me to open up packages nicely.
We learned today, baby. What is this?
This has to go on the back windshield. I will supply the small battery bank.
No way, yo. They trolling.
Uh-oh.
Man, the new car is
No,
gonna
it's
be
not
a
as
joke.
crazy as you think it is.
It says
Oh, check it.
It's a check engine light.
check engine light
Oh my
Flip it the other
god.
way.
as a LED
Oh yeah, it's just
Sign.
USB. I'll give you. I'll give it to you.
You got
that
it.
says check engine light.
That's crazy. Yo, we could totally run that on the car too.
We could totally run this. Adam won't like it from the weight, but I will drop weight to run this.
All right, let's turn it on.
Plug it in.
Oh my goodness.
This is a
It
good
works,
kit.
man. This Temu special.
Yo, this is a Temu special. I think I saw this on Temu.
Oh,
Man, it's actually pretty bright.
That's
Check engine.
wild.
This is wild because we don't really get check engine lights.
Dude, somebody's gonna lock in on us at the track and they're gonna hit us from the back.
Yeah, when
Get
you when
distracted
you
with that.
create a window in the engine, it doesn't really throw a check engine light.
Can you imagine check engine
It's,
light?
it's,
And then-
Somehow too soon
and then the
still.
turbo whistles are going. You guys can
And
constantly
the,
get
and the
black flags.
eyebrows are fluttering. Like, hey, number 45 just lost an eyebrow.
Amazing.
All
That's
right.
pretty
my
sweet.
God,
This is
dude.
actually really sweet. I'm kind of down. I'm not sure about the turbo whistles.
I mean, rules are rules, man.
I don't know how that's, but this works.
Okay,
That's
so
cool. That's cool.
That's
You can't
cool.
lie. Like as a backlighting thingy to bobber. That's
Hell yeah,
sick.
yeah. Like, look,
Dude,
Like
I-
you see that red light over there? Bam.
like,
I kind of actually put that in my garage.
yeah, exactly.
All right.
Like, yeah.
Look at
But
that.
so-
That's sick, guys.
So
So
you're gonna
we've-
take it. It's back to you now, Pat.
We've come to the realization that
steal.
no matter how many gifts get stolen and we can't take home our own, Vin, you and I are going to take home at least one of these.
And they're gonna
Somehow.
and they're gonna
And
end
they
up on
have to
Movie
be
Car.
applied to the car.
The
The
newbie car. So do
Turbo
you want the
whistle.
turbo whistle.
Turbo
With
whistles
the eyelashes.
Oh my gosh.
No, but like, okay.
No,
So
but
our-
if you take that, you're still gonna get both.
no, can we
Oh my
strategize in a way?
That's
is,
what I'm trying to plot right now,
you
but
guys
I
have
can't.
to steal from me. You got to steal from me.
Is
can't
there a
do
way
that
to
on the fly.
strategize so that we don't have to apply both of these things to the new car?
You have to steal from either
That's the
Jay or
thing
me.
is-
Because right now.
The thing is, you were the most recent pull, right? Because Jay stole from you.
Correct.
So I have to steal yours,
Yes.
which means Jason has to steal something else.
that's not his, which
That's
is
not
going to be
his.
that.
Yeah.
Which then,
So let's do it. Let's
Okay, let's do it.
let's
Let's
play
do
the
it.
game. I'm
Yeah.
gonna steal Vin's.
okay,
Sucker.
All right, Jay.
What?
So
What do you-
right now,
you gotta pick a
you
game.
have the eyelashes.
But I can just steal that back. Jason, we gotta work
No,
together.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think the steal backs work. Right?
yeah, the
It's
steel
just
back
like,
doesn't work. You can't do steel back.
You can't do steal
steal
back.
steal
You can't
back.
steal back. You got to go do something new.
No, but I would just steal your snap kit.
Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
got to steal.
But he can't
Then
steal
you
his
steal
eyelashes.
Patrick's. You steal Patrick's. Then we're good.
No, I can steal Patrick. I
Yeah,
can,
yeah. What you have right now.
You
So
can do it
I'll
again.
take the snap kit. Give me the snap kit.
No, but Vin's still got to play though. Right, so he's got to move. Oh no, it's me. I'm next, right? You get a snap.
Yeah, I
kick.
got a snap
wait,
kit,
wait.
right?
Okay.
Which does what though? That forces
And then I take the
eyelashes
setup.
to you?
No, yes, but only momentarily because I'm gonna take
So
the
now
setup.
you take the
I'm gonna take
Senna.
the Senna package.
Okay.
And you can't.
you guys are still stuck. No, but okay, now you get a play, but you can't take your own gift.
Correct.
Oh, but he can get the snap.
But
If you get the snap kit, you're locked in with that, Vin.
No, but then he can't take home. He can't take home his own
Oh,
gift.
you
yeah.
can't take home his own
You
gift.
can only take it for Patrick or yeah, you can take it for Patrick.
Yes.
No, no.
Newbie car.
There's no strategy out of this. We cannot box. We can't box early. We can't box late. There's no saving tires.
I think that was M-Tech P1. You do that one?
Yo, how are they gonna explain to the rest of the team?
I'm actually
Okay, don't tell anybody about this. Adam's gonna first hear about it while listening to the podcast, and then we're gonna get a DM. He's like, "Guys, absolutely fucking
yeah,
not."
he's gonna say no. It's gonna be really hard for me not to tell him about this at work tomorrow, but I'm not gonna tell him.
If we don't put on the race car on Constellation, I will put it in my personal car.
Yeah, you guys got personal
Same.
cards. You got personal cards.
I will run it in my personal car,
I'll run the wing and the eyelashes on personal.
and I will run this on the Supra or the GR Corolla
Yeah.
on a track day. The turbo whistle part.
Okay, the turbo whistle. I think we gotta do at least one lap. Okay, stop that. Stop that. That's so loud. I want to hear what it sounds like for one lap.
Okay, fair. You've defined it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got like if we gotta know. Maybe it sounds like ass right now, but maybe when you put it on the car, it actually sounds good.
Dude, this is like OG Mighty Car Mods, man.
I'm really curious why these are such nice like CNC anodized.
Dude, they're
pieces.
anodized. Like they're not just sprayed.
Yo, it's Christmas. One red, one green.
I guess it's not really CNC. This is just turned on a lathe. No. There's post machining. There's some post machining that's done.
That's too nice, dude.
It's pretty nuts.
Is
That's-
this from Temu?
That's way too
No,
nice.
no.
No, this is Amazon. This is
Yeah.
from Amazon.
Dang.
That's what it is.
Yo, I can't lie. The check engine light's kind of cool.
Well, okay, so
Sick.
Like I want
for
one.
this,
Oh, whoa,
for
don't
this
touch
game,
mine.
no, hold on. For this game, I have to define how you're gonna use it.
That's
Okay.
true.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
right.
That's
whatever car you put it on, because it has to be at the track,
Okay.
it must be visible on the exterior.
How? It's gonna fly immediately off.
You're gonna secure it.
I mean,
How? It's a
duct tape.
little snap kit. It's like-
Duct tape
tape,
is
Velcro.
is acceptable,
okay, that's
but
fine.
but if you don't find a way to run it on the track for a lap, you at least have to post a picture of it on top of a car and like you with the selfie.
No, for sure I can run at least.
No.
I'll run
We're gonna attach
I'm
it.
gonna run a whole day.
We're gonna attach it. We're gonna
nicely.
attach it. It's gonna be attached.
Whether it takes like crazy amount of
Sick.
duct tape or something.
Yeah,
It's
this will
fine.
be hilarious. I'm actually kind of excited to
Yeah,
run
I mean,
this.
me
I'm not
too.
gonna lie.
I mean,
I'm
we
not
ran.
gonna lie.
Secret's like, oh, man, I wanted this
Yeah,
for so long. I just couldn't come up with an excuse to buy it for myself. I'm just hoping every year that someone would buy it for me.
Hey, low key, the wing though, I think is hilarious. I see this all the time.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
That's the Markham special, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
I see this all the time.
There's like on Heritage Road where we're at right now. There's probably like 10 cars with that.
It's with these, and they got the little Lego tag on the glass.
Yeah,
dude.
the Lego-
Yeah.
the Lego thing.
but
Oh my
it totally works. I think it totally works with our car. It's like we ran a slice of pizza on the bumper
Yeah, we did.
for an entire race.
We had headlights in 2022 that were all orange
Correct.
duct tape, and we had anime eyes
Correct.
sharpied onto them.
Correct. So
We're
like,
cool with
We're
this.
cool with this.
Yeah.
All right.
We
Let's
are
go
cool
with
with
this.
this. So I gotta define what you're gonna do with that on the car.
That's
too.
true. Like what I do with
You're gonna
this?
take the hero card and you're gonna and
Put it on the window.
you're gonna put it on the window on the side window.
Okay.
and,
Okay. I
and
can
run
do
it
that.
like tape it to the side window.
Yeah, this is a good looking guy right
Yeah,
there.
you're gonna tape
And
it to the side
It's
window.
about the guy right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
We'll do.
and
We'll do.
the other ones. You know,
I mean, it doesn't have a hybrid system in the car, but you know.
it doesn't matter. It's just taped there for the track day. No. Hold on, for the
Okay.
track day.
Yeah.
So for the beast that's getting built
Yeah.
in 2028, I want to see that on
Yeah.
That's
20%, man. 20%.
Whichever car, right? Whichever
whichever
car.
yeah,
Whichever
like,
car.
yeah,
We can
whichever
have it.
car that gets to the track first
Yeah.
is that's gonna run in the quarter window.
Can I just put it underneath the windshield wiper as if you came by and just like
No.
threw some flyers out?
No, it has to be as if that's your hero.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Vin Fam, my hero.
That-
number
that's-
one. Vin Fam, number one, man.
That's the intent of that.
I get it. Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Sick.
Very good. That went pretty good for 4 people. I think there's a lot more action if we had more people, but it'd be kind of impossible to do on the podcast. But that was fun.
That was fun.
Oh boy. But I feel like you guys, again, didn't understand the assignment.
Yes.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all. Maybe next year. Maybe next year you'll figure out how to actually play this game.
I think
Yeah.
this is sort of like the assignment nailed.
That's pretty good.
That's
I think
that's
both of
assignment
these
nailed.
are,
Yeah,
man.
we failed.
We don't know how to troll.
We don't know how
Yeah,
to
you guys are
troll.
too nice. You guys are too nice.
We don't know how to troll.
Too much unity going on in Team Numi and not
Too
enough
much love.
I wouldn't go as far as say it's hazing, but you got to be trolling each other.
We straight
Time,
up
time.
did not. Wow, we failed
We
that one.
failed so bad.
Like so bad.
It's okay. We paid the price with laughs.
which we wanted.
Sure, it's like this is for all to be enjoyed, like you said. It's for all
it's
to
all
be
to be
enjoyed.
enjoyed.
Whoever shows up at TMP or wherever that they get to see the eyelashes just like ripping it, you know.
I don't think
But,
those are
it's
gonna
like-
stay on the car.
It will stay on the
I think it
car.
will stay.
I'm gonna, because I usually run, like if I go to a track day, I'm running in the advanced or the instructor group. So I think it will be hilarious.
I think it'll be hilarious because,
Good
because the
point.
thing is like it's so intimidating. It's like the biggest like F you. It's just like I'm gonna beat you on track, pass you, like making you look like you're standing still. And oh, by the way, check this out. But you know the thing is like when those are curled, man, the amount of aerodynamic turbulence that it's gonna create is probably gonna be pretty insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
This is
lot.
a good point.
You put that on your supercharged BRZ, you might not be getting any air coming out of that
but
hood scoop.
I corrected.
Oh yeah, with your little
corrected with
spoiler.
the spoiler.
Can you run it backwards too?
Yeah, right. Remind me of these requirements for when I put it on.
This is the best part is you have a wing that's gonna be.
I should put that on top of the
Yeah, put it on
Sarge.
top.
Put it on the
Then
SAR.
we'll call it a dual element ring.
Yeah, is for real.
Oh man.
You should put that on top of the SAR.
I'm gonna put an extra piece of tape to make sure it doesn't fall off,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because
it'd be
the
so
SARD, the
funny.
SARD is so nice, and then that is gonna add more downforce for the SARD.
That's right.
You should tilt.
Backwards.
You should tilt the SARD to full downforce
Okay.
setting,
And then run this.
then run that.
backwards. It'll be like this going straight.
Yep. All right. Well,
The SARD.
that's hard. Got to put it on there.
Wow.
See, like this is what I tell you. Like we're pretty much up on 2 hours at this
Did
point.
we hit 2 hours?
We're almost there.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're like a $1.45 kind of
Man,
thing.
people, I don't know who you. Adam, I'm sorry, buddy. I hope you
Hey,
got
Adam,
to work already.
enjoy, or home.
Yeah, oh yeah, or home. He listens to it.
Yeah,
both ways. He
exactly.
does listen to it both ways.
Exactly. Any final words or shout outs you guys want to make before we wrap this up?
Man, shout out you guys. This is a lot of fun. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Is this
Happy
what,
New
is that
Year.
when this is coming out?
I think so. Today is the 9th, right?
Yeah.
Today's the 9th. We've got Formula Delta coming out. So you guys would have already heard that one if you want to see it. And then the week after that will be. So
What's-
Formula
what's
Delta
Formula
will
Delta?
come out.
What's Formula Delta?
It's like Ping and
Oh yeah.
So that'll be on the 11th.
Okay.
And then plus 7 on that. So the 18th, December 18th, I think this is when we're going to drop that one.
Nice.
So we might squeeze in another episode before the year. I don't know, maybe, or I'll wait until January and just give everybody a bit of a break. But yeah, hopefully this is out on the 18th.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Happy
then.
holidays. Spend time with the fam. Set some 90%. So in the comments, 90% goals or 20%
Yeah,
goals in the
that's a good
comments. Let's
one.
hear what you guys got.
Also, what does everyone rock in their garage? Because we heard Jay's garage.
Yeah.
I want to know what everybody else is driving. Like,
Right now?
supercharged BRZ,
That's all.
Yeah.
right?
We've got car without powertrain,
And a Golf.
10 feet in front of us. And a Golf that, barely still has a powertrain. It hesitates.
How did you get here?
I drove it. It hesitates, man. The DSG is like, yeah, it's
rough.
It's seeing things.
It's rough.
It's one, time attack season.
Time
in,
tapped out.
in TA class in Ontario time attack.
So I think in the comments I wanted to see what's everyone driving.
Yeah.
That's just data collection, right?
Oh, okay. You want to hear what people who listen to us rambling.
what are they
driving?
and if it's all FRSs and BRZs, that's
There's probably a few
that's
of
gonna
them.
be pretty sad.
Yeah, there's probably a few of them. Yeah, we kind of stick together. And yeah, it's a refuge. For 86.
This guy's got two of them. Like,
It's true.
Vin, what do you got? I know you got a Supra.
the Supra's the fun car. The Daily is the Land Cruiser.
Oh my god, you also have an FRS that doesn't have a running motor in it.
That's right. That's right. It's on the hoist.
That's a club.
That's
that's
gonna.
the
Don't you have a Jura Corolla too?
Yeah, that's the winter. car,
Winter.
The winter.
You have a Lexus
So
too?
each of us have
Rally.
had experience with an 86 that doesn't have a running motor.
Correct.
You blew one, you have one,
I have
I blew one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you have one that doesn't have a motor in it.
I've never blown one. Never blown one.
You just sold yours too early to blow one. It's just a matter of time.
Okay.
Wait, I have that one.
Yeah, exactly. No, man, I take care of my cars, man. I take care of my car. I think this is true. I've never blown an engine.
I've never
on a
blown
car.
an engine. I've never blown it
This
in.
guy's like, yeah, man, my car's hesitating. I take care of my cars.
The transmission
That's
is
the
really
engine.
rough.
That's the engine,
True.
not the transmission.
True.
Yesterday or earlier this week, not this week, last week, end of last week, I did add like 1.5 liters of oil to the engine because I'm like, oh, it's a little low. But I overfilled this. Like after that track season, it just started to eat oil. Yeah,
Oh, dang.
went a little too hard.
Yeah.
A little too hard.
Do you know if Lucky Dog endurance racers listen to this?
Yes,
Yes, they
Like
do.
other than Chuck?
yes,
Yeah.
they do.
Okay.
Shout
Why?
out Higgy.
Are you nervous now?
No, well now I'm trying to like, okay, so what are they going to write in the comments? Like, what are they all driving? I'm just curious, like genuine curiosity about the community and what cars are out there.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I just want to see.
We got some fans in OTA, man.
So let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so surprised. He's like, I'm pretty sure it's just Adam.
Well,
He's like, I'll tell you what the listeners drive. I know exactly what
he
those
drives
cars
a
are.
Prius Prime. He's in it right now. But no, the real truth is I'm trying to figure out who in the listeners can be the caterer for New Year.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
why
see.
to see what are they driving.
Who's got the 3RS?
Who's got the big
And then
the
he's
big
going to
car.
be like, oh, none of our listeners have a Land Cruiser. Well, I have one for sale at the end of next year. Does anybody want to buy one?
I think I'm keeping the Land Cruiser. That's a pretty sweet
This is a pretty sweet car.
daily.
I love that front fascia. It looks so good.
Are you team round lights or are you team rectangle?
I'm rectangle.
Yeah,
Rectangle.
Team
all the way.
rectangle, I'm saying.
I don't mind the round ones. I think the round ones, if you have a heavily modified one,
Yeah.
it looks good.
Yeah.
But in the plain
OEM plus.
head,
Yeah. OEM
The other
plus, I'm
one.
just
the rectangular
Team
ones look better,
rectangle.
yeah.
Well, with the way that it's going, Vin, you've picked up golf. I think you're going to have an LC 500 by the end of next year.
Nah, don't say that. Golf is
That
a
thing
long.
is a tank, man.
So actually, the golf game that I've decided to pick up, I'm terrible, by the way, is actually in relation to racing. So like people came up to me, it's like, well, I noticed you posted all these golf videos on Instagram. What the hell? Why are you into golf all of a sudden? Like, is it really a spoof about driving or not? I said, no, actually, it's related to racing. I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to wheel a race car into my 60s. And that's why I'm
but you have
picking up golf. That's
real evidence
that's
that's
literally-
not true.
I know.
All around you.
Your CPAP machine is from Dr. Muhammad.
Yeah,
He's a
no.
champion.
I know. And we just lost the championship to Gone Racing, and they're all in their like 60s, I think.
Dang.
So yeah, it's kind of an excuse.
It is an excuse to focus on a different sport rather than getting some seat time. I'm calling you out right now, dog.
He's rough on me.
Yeah, I know.
He's
I
rough
know.
on me.
But he knows you can take it. That's
No, because
he
I know.
does.
I
He
also know
does.
that he can get faster.
He does.
I also know that if with Vin can do whatever he wants, whatever he puts effort into.
Yeah, he watched me. Like if I just focus on the data review. So Patrick on a night like Shannonville, he sits me down.
I tore him apart.
He sits me down,
yeah. I heard about this.
and I want to go to bed.
I was in earshot. Man,
I just
Wow.
want to go to bed, and he's like, "No, sit down. Look
sit down.
I was like, yo,
Look at-
He's like, son, I'm really disappointed.
look at where you're.
I
Look
got
at
your
where-
report card today.
It was basically that's how I felt.
I wasn't upset.
No, it
I
felt
was
like
just
he was upset.
disappointed.
I felt like he was. It was totally like Tiger Mom disappointed, and like
It is Tiger Mom. I compared you to Demi. I was like, look what the other kids are doing.
Demi, you're doing great, but it definitely fueled me to break later than Demi. But no, it wasn't a breaking later than that. Was carrying speed. Demi carried more speed. You said like she was doing some speed.
Yeah,
in
you have a
this
sim at
corner.
home? You have a sim at home?
No. Well,
You
yes.
should ask for
yes.
one for
yes.
holidays.
Yes, we have a sim at home.
Okay.
And so I messaged you, right? I was like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
what's the because we're looking to upgrade.
I see.
But then I bought golf clubs.
This guy. What you need to be doing is just buying the Kirkland golf clubs, and then saving the rest of the money.
That's actually what I had,
okay.
and I decided to upgrade. So this is the joke about golfing is this. I went and I got GT3 level golf clubs.
Okay.
So that I could feel like those kids.
Did you buy 10 sets of the Cayenne and the
Yeah. Like I went. I kind of went. I didn't go all.
He wasn't allowed to get his clubs
Yeah.
until he bought all these other Kirkland.
Yeah,
ones first, man. Come on.
like so when you go to TMP and there's like kids there with GT3 RSs and like Patrick's like passing them.
It's like these guys.
No, but like
M-Tech
Patrick. No,
them.
but Patrick's passing them. Patrick's passing them. 'cause-
Okay, never mind. M-Tech's fast.
Right, MTech's fast, but like you can pass some kid at TMP with the GT3 RS, or even not even TMP. Let's say any track day, even in GP track.
Yeah.
And so I'm with my golf clubs. That's how I feel at the golf course right now. I'm the guy who can't hit anything, but with a really nice set of golf clubs.
Yeah, that won't last long. You'll pick it up,
I don't know, but
or you'll get like a slice that you'll never be able to get rid of. You'll be like Shaq into the free throws. Get a sports psychologist to help you with that.
yeah, it's totally a mental game.
Yeah.
But back to what Patrick, he's really hard on me on the data, breaking points. He'll literally yell like, "What are you doing mid corner here?" I said, "I don't know. I'm trying to balance the cars." Like, and then he'll.
Jay, I feel like we just transitioned to the
car.
The couples therapy portion of the podcast suddenly. How'd that make you feel, Patrick?
I feel like he's like just not valuing my feelings.
Oh man, crazy stuff. But, I mean, it's just like when for me, I guess like when things started to click more was like truly like spending more time in the sim. It helped a lot. Yeah, for me, I think like the first couple of seasons of doing enduro and then like on the fringes of time attack, I wasn't a very consistent driver. And then when I started doing the sim, it's just the collecting mental models into that like toolkit of like the type of corners, right? And actually I think having like a real wheel-to-wheel mentality as opposed to just doing laps helps a lot too.
Yeah, I think after 4 seasons, are we four after 4 seasons of endurance racing, Patrick's push on me is to find speed, not necessarily consistency. I think consistency wise, I'm okay.
Yes.
It's actually speed, and it's speed secrets, because generally
Hold on, I feel like that's gonna be a branded term there, You're gonna get a little bit of trouble.
Okay,
here.
maybe.
I'm kidding.
It's a speed tip, because when I'm driving, it's really to save the car.
Yeah.
I drive with the mental thinking I need to save the car.
Yeah.
Patrick and Adam have both yelled at me for shifting way too early. They yell at me all the time for shifting way too early.
Adam is spending time in the garage working his ass off to make that car reliable, so you better push it to its limit.
See?
Because he built it for you to do that.
And then I shift early to save the car, because that's how I drive.
Yeah.
And then he blows it up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really, seriously, this is couples therapy right here. Oh my goodness.
We've been
holidays to
we've been teammates. We've been teammates too long.
These guys are gonna be driving home together, each looking out the window.
Yeah,
What's
not
wrong?
making eye
Nothing.
contact.
Nothing is wrong.
Like Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc, everyone's like sad this weekend.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
the splits.
Yeah. There's always like, I can't remember which comedian had this bit, but there's this bit where like he was talking about how his significant other would always like at the worst time of day, like right before they're going to bed, like come up with like these things that they want to discuss. And the tee up to this is like, as my wife is putting on her hand lotion and we're getting into bed. And then she mentions like XYZ things. And then he's like, and I relate to this. I'm just like, I just wanna sleep. Why didn't you bring this up like 2 hours ago? I'm happy to discuss it then. But it's just that image of like putting on the hand lotion. I'm like, oh no. I see Jay's nodding his head.
Jay, don't you guys go over data like this? And and push each other?
No, we just like shit on each other. We're just
No.
like, damn, man, why are you
If
so
it was
slow?
Myself, yeah, I would do it, right? But MTech, no.
You guys just drive.
No, man. Yeah, it's just, and when we try to give each other like help and stuff like
Yeah.
that, it's completely wrong. Like, we'll be like, yo, man, you can go flat there. It's like, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Like,
Is that why you were sideways? Is that why you were sideways in turn
because
one?
you don't know
it's
what
like-
flat
there's
means.
so many of those like things. They're just like, yo.
No, Jay would literally be like, yeah, turn forward on flat. I was like, turn forward on flat. And then everyone looks at him and is like, no. It's like, yeah, like I don't touch the brake. That's flat, right? Like I just lift off the accelerator.
No,
I don't touch the brake. That's flat, right?
Like I'll lift off a little, like I'm 100, like
And then everyone's, like, turning their head.
90 back to 100, that's what I mean.
Everyone's turning their head and looking, and in their mind, like no one's saying anything. In their mind, it's like, oh my God, this guy doesn't know what it means. Good times. man.
What's the? I'm just curious. What is the spread between your top guy and let's talk peak because it's easier to.
Vin,
talk
they're
peak.
all top guys.
But like, are you guys within a second of each other?
For sure, absolutely. Within
I think-
half a second less.
I think
Half a second.
less, yeah.
if we're going
Peak.
all out,
Yeah, I think so.
I think if we're going all out,
Peak. Yeah.
Chris
Peak.
has probably got slightly over 1 second on
Let's
us.
talk GP, right? GP track.
Yeah, I think all out. I think he would be probably like a second.
1.0 faster than the both of you.
At least for
Speak for yourself, man.
I mean, I'll give it that. I'll give it that. I'll give it that.
Come on, man.
It's but let me caveat this, right? All of us, if we had simulator levels of time to grind out laps with the car, like completely abandon mechanical sympathy and cost,
Yeah.
I think we can put in like pretty similar lap times.
Yeah.
But that's with
Yeah,
most amateur racers. It's really a question of seat time
Yeah.
and access, right? But what sets people apart is like you jump into a car that you don't really know that well, and you can find the limit very
Yeah.
fast
This guy.
and
Yeah.
very
he'll do
comfortable,
the same. Yeah.
right? Well, I wasn't really gonna say him, I was gonna say Chris, but no, Jay's pretty good at it too, right? He's had that experience.
Well, I was saying Patrick jumps in.
Oh, yeah,
any car
Patrick
and
too.
he goes
Sure,
really
sure.
quick. Right
Sure,
away,
right. And so for like me, like I like to like ease in and get comfortable with
Same.
the car.
Same.
Right. And so it's the same thing on the sim. Like whenever I do a series, like I need to spend some time to like really grind out a few laps.
Yeah.
I can't really jump into a series and
Like
just expect to perform.
Patrick and Adam will have traded like FTDs in the first 2 years of running. So Adam's a really fast driver as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it comes down to like no mechanical sympathy. Not saying that Patrick's like rough on the car, but I literally drive with mechanical sympathy in my mind. So the other day, our work, at work, we had a go-karting competition where there's no mechanical sympathy. And I beat Adam. And he was like, Adam, you can hear this on your drive to work, by the way. I beat Adam. And he was like, where the hell did the speed come from?
Yeah.
And I told him, I'm in go-kart. I have zero mechanical sympathy. And that's where the speed comes from.
Yep.
So I'm looking at
Care
Patrick
too
telling him,
Well, I mean,
Back to counseling.
yeah.
I just feel like going a little bit faster in the corner doesn't really have that much to do with mechanical sympathy.
No.
In the corners, I think I agree. Because you guys don't have like suspension failures.
No, we don't. We
Right.
totally don't. And I think,
I just want your min speed higher, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he's right. He's right about that. He points out the min speed. Look, you're in the brakes for too long, or you're not not transitioning to the throttle quickly enough.
Also, MTech, like these guys are at the track all the time, right?
Mhm,
Like they're like, across all of their drivership.
Yes.
They're all going to the track. This guy's
All the time.
Lives
Driver.
there.
crazy.
He's
I-
the-
so
man.
so
He is the
puts-
driver's
we
paddock.
He
believe
puts in the work.
we believe
Hell
that
yeah.
he has more laps than literally anybody,
yeah.
amateur or professional, at GP this
GP.
year.
Yeah,
Of
Yeah.
course I do. Like all the endurance racing plus all the time attack plus all the lapping.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I've been at a crazy amount of events, right?
Yeah, and that's gonna build speed, right? And
God.
the same thing on our team.
God damn.
Patrick's nearly at the track pretty much every other weekend.
Yeah, side seat.
Yeah,
Instructing.
side seat instructing. But
Well, yeah, I do drive one. of
no,
those
you
things.
do drive. Like literally, I
I'm
don't.
driving the same car. Like he's probably crazy adaptable because he's
Correct.
driven so many
Yes,
different cars
yes,
this year.
agreed. But I'm not driving. Bar those 5 weekends that we go to LDRC, I drive to work.
Yep.
On the 401.
You got a lot of seat time this year as well. Did you do some time attack this year?
No time attack this
No
year.
time. Oh, that was all last year.
That was all last year, and then
That's right.
I just showed up, set some records, and then peaced out.
Damn.
I'm kidding. I don't want to sound.
Nico
I was like, I was just trying that on for a second. I was like, nah, it didn't feel.
I did a time attack.
You're
this
not that
year.
guy, pal. You're not that guy.
I'm not that guy.
This year to learn turn 2 at Shannonville, we did a time. Was it a time attack?
Yeah, we did.
it
We
was
did
a time
OTA
attack.
at Shannonville
OTA,
Pro,
yeah.
and you got a podium.
Yeah, and I wasn't trying.
I mean, your car is kind of cheater in that class too, man.
You had a GR Corolla.
GR Corolla in Touring A. Come on, brother.
Wait, Jared Corolla was in TA?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
that needs to
GTA,
be
no?
reclassed.
No, but I was running a Yoko
TA?
8009.
He was in TA.
Still, that would have been in the same class as my
No,
GTI.
he was GTI. Like,
TA. He was in TA because
What was his pips? Below 65. It had to be below 65.
Probably, yeah. With whatever the base pip is,
Yeah.
and driver weight, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's too new of a car.
Yeah.
I
they don't
just
know
showed
yet.
up.
They don't know yet.
They don't know. They don't know like we know.
Vin, let me do a campaign with your car that next year. I'll get a championship.
Yeah,
What, for OTA?
Yeah.
probably.
How many events is that?
Like, I could do 4 or 5. They're only
Yo,
doing
five now?
DDT and GP next
yeah,
year.
yeah.
DDT,
It's 4 events.
That's
I think
it.
it's 4.
Those are laps that we can grind too. Man.
Sweet.
Everyone
Let's go.
knows those laps.
Let's go. Can we share a car?
Yeah, we can.
With eyelashes.
Let's go.
I'll run the eyelashes so people know it's me.
Yeah.
And
There
the
you
turbo
go.
whistles.
I'm in. I'm in. Let's go.
I'm down.
Like, can we win something?
Of course.
Yeah.
Plastic trophies.
Yeah.
That's it.
We win you
And
being
clout.
more involved with driving. So when you get into Numi car, you're a freaking rocket, bro.
I'm already a rocket.
Okay, Jay's B camera just died. Let's
It's okay. We have the A cam now.
A camera.
the A cam now.
What's good?
There it is. All right. I guess on that note,
Happy holidays, everyone.
hope you enjoyed this episode of Couples Counseling with Vin and Pat. Somehow. And we'll be sure to check out, I guess, in a couple of months when we make good on all these promises with all this white elephant gear. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
All right. Catch you guys on the next one. Happy holidays.
Peace.
Enjoy the time with the
Bye.
family. Get some rest. 2025 is going to be big. It's
Mhm.
going to be big. Car's going to be in time attack. 20% chance. All right. See ya.
See ya.